Well, that's weird.
Put your
What the
tongue
fuck
away.
happened? Oh,
Why
it's
you-
because it's gridless.
You were moving, Tiptoe. I was like, how the fuck? They're not even here.
Tiptoe is omnisentient.
Yeah.
It was chaos incarnate.
Tiptoe's a frog.
Is that not what he said?
This is an
I was
Eldritch
just
being.
restating the obvious.
Awesome. So I know that it's been 10 billion years.
What
But
year is
who
it?
has a recap for us?
Where am I?
Bones are on fire.
I remember some familiars got let loose and we're looking for them. That's about it.
It is true.
We found one. This group found one.
You guys found a bunch.
well,
you
I
just only brought
yeah.
back one.
My bad. Yeah, I realized that I
We
was.
found a baboon, a gorilla, and a burb.
Artificial lovebird that is clinging to me, and I'm clinging to it.
No, frog is Anu.
Oh, frog's the other group, right? Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of frog, where's our frog?
Ours will be absent.
Frog will be absent.
No.
Yeah.
Middling roll today. Started out.
Hey, you know, it's better than. It's better than some things. Yeah. That
Like
one.
that. Like that one. All right. 15's a good roll.
Gonna
You
be the
guys
only good one.
fought a bunch of spiders that I was
Welcome down
thankfully not a part of.
We did. We
Oh,
fought a bunch
yeah.
of spiders.
Well, you guys were off doing one thing. Albatross is snuck off to do another thing.
Yeah, I was being a little shit. And I got
Oh,
left
yeah.
for bird afterwards.
Yep. Got a very Vig is embodying the dad he never wanted to be.
Albatross is like, you're not my dad.
And Vig is like, good. That's the point.
Then stop acting like one.
You're not my
Momo was
dad.
starting
Yeah,
to think
we're fucking
Vig is in
friends.
denial.
But yeah, we got a lovebird. You guys fought some giant spiders. There's a really cool baboon who told us some cool stuff about not really cool stuff. I'm not sure if maybe finding out that the barrier for the
I was like, I don't know if any of the information's cool, but he did give you a lot of information.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's cool for
Yeah.
someone, I
Tell
guess.
why the familiars all decided
Someone
to
is.
bail.
Someone
Oh,
thinks
that
it's
was
pretty
nice.
sick, I'm sure, out there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, there was a stern talking to, and I think we were pretty much getting ready for the night.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it was
think
nighttime.
so.
Well, yeah, and then you guys returned back, and that's when you met up with Albatross once more, who
Yeah, that's
was
where I
off
got yelled
doing
at.
their own little side quest.
It was one bad conversation away from fucking
Nuking the forest.
turning the forest into a sheet of glass.
How'd that happen? That's crazy.
Whoa, it's weird.
I would like to
Wow.
say that if that sheet of if that nuke went off, Albatross would have still been standing. The other one not so much.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
You're also forgetting I get to
depending-
direct where the nuke goes off.
That's true. But again, it would have
Now, granted,
still been able
I
to
don't
take
know
the
how
hits.
all the fucking civilian children would have done.
Flashbang!
Yeah,
The most rude flashbang ever. A flashbang that gives you like severe sunburn.
Just
The
like a smoke
flashbang
bomb.
that takes some of our friends to the Shadow Realm. Or
Again,
the opposite
Albatross
of.
just survived with a good chunk of health left. Because they're
Yeah, I
a tanky
would've.
little shit.
Did you guys ever make
But-
it toward where the cave? Yeah, that's where you guys found
Artificial
I love
lovebird.
bird.
the lovebird. Yep. Okay,
Thing
yeah.
that is
so
now my ally.
it does. If it's such an odd combination of individuals, but it somehow managed to latch on to Cetrion, which I guess maybe
That's like a
is
little
the
bird that's
welcoming
gonna sit on the
nature
horn.
of Cetrion to the lovebird that made it feel okay. Maybe it embodied Cetrion's player and the character it was before. I don't know. Who knows? It's really anyone's.
Brax. In the spirit form.
Now having the moral dilemma of do I give it back?
Yeah, see, that's on you, bud. Those are your actions.
I think even Vig was like,
He was like, just keep it.
and yeah, keep it. The bird chose you, so fuck it. I don't think Vig even used the word keep it. He was just like, yeah, if he wants to stick around with you, I mean,
Yeah,
why the fuck not?
they don't need it. That's fine. Didn't they say
Well, the
it was their
headmaster's
job?
gonna be like, what was that thing? Where'd you get that from? I found it.
Found it.
Touch it.
Fucking touch it, you're losing that arm.
You just see a fucking like the mechanics of the lovebird's chest just open up and a cannon barrel just emits from it.
I don't know why, but that would have greatly amused me to see that.
It'd be like a 9mm, but you know,
So I
it
started
looked
Still a
massive if you
9mm.
zoomed in.
It looked huge in anybody's hands except for Cetrion.
What does the bird cast?
That
Gun.
too.
It's like a little toy water gun.
Bird has cast 22 Magnum.
22 pretty much, yeah. Instead, the gun, the
Backhanded
bird just
comment of
pulls
us
out a
getting another
gun.
bird to the bird.
You know, I feel like Albatross would be offended by that.
No, I was just confused as to what the fuck that meant.
Am I trying to be replaced right now? Well, this one can manifest gun. What you got other than crippling depression?
I may be out
And
of
all of our
spells, but
healing
my bird's not out of shells.
All of your healing capabilities are fucking excuse you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't forget there's a druid on the team.
A large chunk of our healing capabilities.
A lot of your large chunk. Excuse you. Half of Wildfire Druid's kit is fucking healing.
Artificial lovebird even have to eat?
No.
Yeah, but if like a wind blows on you too hard, like
That's different.
That's a personal problem. Thank you very much.
That's different. That has
not
no
weird.
bearing
You have to
on
spend
my
most of your
class.
time trying to stay away from the enemies.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait, hold on. This is also coming from somebody who literally tries to put themselves in a different zip code.
that's because my spellcasting abilities allow me to do that.
That's fair.
I fear for what would happen if you just got hit a couple times.
They're tanky as shit too. That's the most infuriating part. Is they can take a hit.
I can. This one can. The other one stands no chance.
No. The other one's very much squishy wage. It's the levels in Wizard.
And Bard.
And Bard, yes. Both of those do not do your health any gifts there. No favors.
That's okay. We got a tanky bird that's really good at hiding.
What?
And then we got a bug.
You just took
Who's
out
really
the
good
tank
at
part of the tanky. Good at hiding. We have a surprise wall. Haha!
It could come in.
Say hello to Speed Bump.
I'm just there to slow the killing process.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
like, that little plastic fence trying to stop everything. It's ready to snap into at any moment.
Damn, that's tough.
Wow.
Little plastic
Comfort
lawn
your
chairs
life.
where you lean back and the legs just snap from underneath you.
Oh, ew. I thought a Vig leg snapping because of that.
I mean,
Not the bug legs, no.
Like a twig.
he is
Like a
twig-like.
bug.
I am twig-like.
Stick bug.
Yeah, so I guess
Thank
after you
you.
guys finally made it back to the university, I would say at this point, most of you, I believe a couple of you had stayed in the library for a few moments to look for some books or just take a look at the artifacts that were there, or, whatever, enrich yourselves. You are in a learning environment before heading back to the dorms to settle in for hopefully what is your last night here. And as you guys are all back at the dorms, I imagine you guys are contemplating a way to get home, or
At this point, Vig is just thinking, he has no idea how to get out of the barrier.
let me out,
so he's just not have much of a choice but to wait. So Vig is once again outside talking to the hedge.
I accept that. Is anybody else doing anything specific?
I think after letting Beeg cool off, Albie's gonna go stay with Beeg for the night.
You're gonna stand outside the night?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cyprian would
but it's
If
more
they
go to
like
bed.
having Beeg to watch.
Popped up.
So are you sleeping, or are you foregoing
Yeah.
sleeping?
No, I'm sleeping. It's
You're gonna
just that.
just sleep outside
Yeah.
in the grass.
We were in the lava plane and we fell asleep there, so
I'm not discrediting your ability to sleep out there. I'm saying that this is a very manicured lawn, and
Is
there
it?
are actively people who monitor this area.
Is it manicured? Vig,
As
while
manicured
Vig
as
has to
6 foot tall grass can look, okay?
Well, I'm
Nobody would even notice Albatross fucking sleeping there. Albatross could fucking sleep and be totally fine.
The grass has
What if they
never looked
skip on
straighter
them?
in its life.
I'm impressed.
Grass looks happy though.
Well, if Momo's in the
Only
tree, I'm not
you
going
would
to
know
sleep
that,
in the tree with Momo.
Vig.
Yeah, exactly. Only Vig would know that.
Well, Momo, the library, if they allow him to stay, is probably gonna read for a good bit before sneaking off to sleep somewhere.
Oh, cool. Then I'm calling dibs on the tree.
Well, at this point, this would be wherever
For that.
sleeping times are. So I don't know whether that is you're looking for Vig and Albatross in the weeds, or if you're back sleeping in the dorms in one of the beds.
He'd just crash near Vig by the hedge, I guess, if he notices a bird in a tree.
Something very interesting about the feral group, just of creatures less than humanoid sleeping outside in a very humanoid setting. Where
Yeah.
Well,
they are
sleeping. Not only that, sleeping outside the arguably least humanoid looking creature. Just
To be fair, you also have 2 rogues that are sticking to the one person they know can keep watch all night.
Yeah, that's Albie's.
2 paranoid rogues.
even
Mind
though
you.
Vig is staring into the hedge.
Yeah, but you're likely to hear a sound before we are.
Yeah, he does have a passive perception of 17.
Momo is up against the hedge, so technically you're observing him the entire time.
Cyprian would be in the little dorm they gave us. You just look at the lovebird and
just
go,
hanging out with the little
All right.
lovebird.
all right, protect the room while I sleep. Don't let
Momo,
nobody
you
in.
fucking you wake up, just the hedges have slowly started taking you. Just...
Dear God. Oh, it's like the Harry Potter scene in Goblet of Fire where the vines just take you and the
Oh God.
You're one with nature now.
You're one with
Congratulations.
nature. It is the ultimate gift.
Well,
villain arc.
Odd sleeping arrangements aside, for most of you, as you guys are probably, I guess at this point, since you are intending to sleep, as why you went to go look for your very peculiar places, unless you're vegan and you just don't sleep, or you're the leopard and you also just don't sleep.
Our numbers grow.
Blubber just stares at me.
Our numbers are recuperating.
Its little head just like cocks back and forth and just kind of cheeps at you and hops. It's just there, just checking and everything out. Not really sure what the fuck is going on. Why did I get adopted by a cow? I don't know what's happening.
A cow that I kept throwing pebbles at.
I mean,
What's
I'm pretty
going on?
sure it made the decision to adopt itself onto me.
Watch this thing
Maybe
be
I
like
thought
a
you were a
full
cool
like
bitch.
artificer in itself, and is just curious as to like how the fuck it doesn't understand that it's a mechanical construct, so it just thinks other people are. It thinks that organics are constructs, so it's just out here trying to it's AI, it's learning.
Actually, constructs.
Oh God.
We're about to have a fucking I Am Legend moment. No, wrong one.
I Am
I
Legend.
Am Robot. Sorry. What?
My robot.
I'm
I was like,
I
I hope it's
Robot.
not I Am Legend. Excuse you.
You know what?
What?
It's Will
I Am
Smith.
Legend
You got
moment.
that part right. That's gotta count for something.
It's Will Smith, and it's starts with an I. So
yeah. I got there.
yeah.
It's pretty close. We'll say that because Bugfather is, well, he does not sleep. However, our two other residential individuals who are out sleeping outside, well, attempting to. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is, you guys are cognizant of this going on because technically you probably aren't fully asleep, just as this is happening, but Vig would have noticed it immediately first, that the wind is dramatically picking up. And
No.
it
What?
means
What the
nothing
fuck?
for all of you because you don't perceive sweat and the air change from that as much as humanoids in the other group. I don't even think Vig has the capability to sweat. So,
He is a bug. I don't think bugs sweat. So
no.
Almost should
fuckers.
notice. They're covered in fur.
Momo and even Albatross to a degree through their feathers would notice the change in
I think
well,
Vig would look around with
everything
an
weather-wise.
increase in wind. Vig would look around at an increase in wind and be like, huh, this is strange.
Yeah, and while you look around, you look up and you notice there are an immense amount of clouds that are very dense, and they begin to slowly cover in over top of the entire campus. And as they all are descending down, they begin swirling above the courtyard.
Oh God.
And there
Oh,
is no
no.
sign of
Hey,
thunder
Vig
or
starts seeing
rain.
this shit. Vig's gonna be like, hey, get up. Wake up.
What the fuck am I looking at? Yeah.
Transmitting to anybody that can hear him in the party. Hey, there's something strange has happened here.
The wind is
Albatross
immense
is
now
going.
at this point. I mean,
Oh.
if anything, Albatross, it would be incredible if you didn't fall out of that tree.
Yeah,
So-
probably actually. It's probably
As
a
somebody
dip
who
out of
grew
the
up
tree.
in, plains and whatnot and grassland,
Right.
would I immediately recognize this? It'd be like, oh shit.
I mean, I would say you would perceive it to be some kind of thunderstorm. But at the same time, something about this projected spot feels unnatural to all of you, and that's kind of just, you all get that vibe without rolling for it. It's that weird for it to be right here, considering everything that you guys had been through for the last 2 days here has been clear skies, and aside the horrid humidity and levels of exhaustion that some of you even took on because of it. It didn't look anything like there would be any kind of storm coming in. Vig, you would be for sure the first one to notice that. Off rip. What the fuck am I looking at? Where did this come from? So yeah, this is definitely unnatural, whatever it is you're looking at. Are you guys gonna go investigate the courtyard, or are you guys gonna go grab Cetrion if he's not awake?
I'm about to say, V transmitted the moment something strange started happening, so that includes Cetrion. Just be like, hey, there's something strange out in the courtyard.
Citrion would walk outside holding the little bird.
Grab Tiptoe too.
I feel like
I don't
Tiptoe's
want
just
it. He
time
poisons
to-
me when I touch him.
yeah, that's a good point. Don't make me
I
touch
don't
him.
want to go in there.
He poisons me when I touch him.
Don't
Put
like
him in your backpack. He'll fit.
it. Still requires picking him up, doesn't it? Unless you do
he
like a
wears clothes.
shovel
You should
maneuver.
I'll just I'll just wrap him in a blanket while he's sleeping and just stuff him down in the
As far as I
backpack
knew,
with his
Tiptoe
head sticking
doesn't-
out.
Well, actually, no,
Yeah,
there's
he's
something very
good.
Tiptoe to sleep naked. Never mind.
Oh,
God.
yeah. Yeah, it does
God.
actually. Huh. Well, the wrapping him in a
But yeah.
blanket thing would probably work.
Yeah, that works anyway.
V
Kinda like
would
Red
walk
Bull
over to
seconds.
the.
Swaddle him down in the backpack.
Don't forget his hats and the fairy.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
They've adjusted to the party too quickly.
I love the thought of you swaddling Tiptoe and just stuffing him in a bag.
Come on, sexy Captain Alice.
Oh Lord, where we going?
God. No.
Look at this weird thing. I don't know. I got woke up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, Vega's
That's
walking
a
over
lot going
to.
on, huh?
Yeah, and good to go to check it out.
So,
Yeah.
just to clarify again, this looks like a fucking tornado forming, right?
It could be, yeah. Momo would know, would
Some kind of
recognize
Fuck
that.
Some kind of ominous supercell forming. Cool.
Yes, it's definitely giving that.
Can I please grab the bug net before he
I've
gets
been-
there?
I've been, yeah, just slowly, just.
Vig. I
Hey,
don't think walking
Strange,
into
Vig.
it.
Vig's not walking straight into it. You can't give Vig some credit. Vig is
You're
going to
walking closer to
maintain a
it.
vigilance over it, though. Vig is curious. This is unusual.
I don't want to say what I'm gonna say, but you look like it could literally just take you straight in there without it having to try as much.
Probably, but Vig should have the capability as long as Vig is falling for longer than 6 seconds to solve the problem of falling.
In the background, Momo's just tying himself off to Cetrion, just in case.
Just in case. I
It'll be
respect
real
that.
bad for you if I have to charge
I'm really gonna
anything.
tie on Cedric.
That might actually suck. Hold on.
It'll
Untying
be real
myself from
bad for you if I
Cetrion.
charge anything.
You know
He's the
what?
biggest.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just undo this.
You know what? That tree over there is just fine.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Just in case Vig could summon fucking friend. Get on friend and teleport.
That's actually a good point.
Momo
Or
is
make a
all of
fire
sudden
tornado,
right next
whichever
to
one.
Vig.
Hell yeah. Fire tornado.
Right. Well, so do we let the people here know if they haven't noticed?
Yeah,
And
we
if
the
we
only
look
ones out
around,
here?
are there others
I had
panicking about
more
this?
information. So,
Okay.
sorry. For some reason,
watching the
like
storms
whenever I
day.
fucking I set things up, and then I have to set them up twice because
Ooh.
I have 2 different servers. So I somehow end up in a situation where I forget where I set it up once, and then somehow we get to a moment like now where I'm like, hey, look at that. I for some reason didn't set that up here. Which is weird because we need it more here than the other one. So, I don't know. Yeah, so as you guys are actively rounding each other up, you're heading over to where the dorms are, and I will pull up the inside of or like the map, the campus map, so that you guys can actually see. Like location. Just don't know why I didn't have that set before. That don't make no sense.
I'm very curious as to why Foundry doesn't allow me to just change my spells. It doesn't have all
Foundry
of my
hates us.
It doesn't have all of my known spells, which sucks.
Definitely an easier thing to do through plutonium import. I will say that. Because, but also the trouble with plutonium import is that it will import every spell, including ones you don't know. So it will. A lot of DMs don't like that, obviously, because that gives you guys way too much power to do things. I don't think it's
would
necessarily
explain-
that big of a deal, but
Yeah. Well, it also takes like 2 seconds to import, like via D&D Beyond. So.
yeah, if it was really, I mean, the only reason I just do it through D&D Beyond just to make things easier for you guys. But if you wanted to do it through plutonium, you could. You'd have to let me know so I could approve it.
It's no problem. Like I said, just when we get to a long rest, I just need to have my character sheet updated is all. They changed some spells on D&D Beyond. But I don't know if we've gotten our long rest yet, so.
Technically, not yet. So I will go ahead and say that now.
Sounds good.
Nova?
Am I dumb or am I stupid?
Yes.
Oh, you know what else I am? I'm blind.
No.
Hey, I am too. That's why I have glasses.
Same.
I definitely should probably have glasses.
I'm legally blind without mine. I can't see shit.
Yeah, same. I need a different prescription too. These ones aren't working as well anymore.
I got like 20/20 in one eye and 21,000 in the other.
Hell yeah.
Surely that's how it's supposed to work, right?
I mean,
Just
yeah,
have
the
a
20 by the
bionic
1,000 is just
zoom.
super
you know?
eye. Just means I see an Ultra HT RTX with ray tracing
Yeah, exactly.
and anti-aliasing. But motion blur is currently stuck on.
God, I felt that. That's pretty much like 99% of my problem. Fucking motion blur on 24/7. I fucking can't focus on anything. All right, cool. So I will go ahead and activate this for y'all so you can see. Here's your friend. Well, some of you guys can see, I guess. I don't know where the frog went.
Red.
He's inside.
Oh, I see the frog. There we go.
Rogue.
Frog.
Somewhere,
So
probably
yes,
inside me.
As you guys are all entering back into like the courtyard area here, you notice there are two professors here. Well, they look like professors. They're faculty, at least. One you recognize to be Serafina, the professor that you initially had been greeted by when you guys first got here. And then the other is an older gentleman with a big, long white beard. Very stereotypically wizard, I guess. And there are two students. Yeah, he is kind of giving Merlin, I'm not gonna lie. There are two students that are actively running very fearfully down the steps from the library. And you see them be the two faculty members here step very defensively past the children. These are pretty much adults. Toward the library, and they both pull out their wands.
Nerds.
Imagine needing a wand, leans a giant mole on shoulder.
Next to the artificial leopard.
No, it's on the other shoulder.
Manifest to tiny cannon. See, now it shoots a 5.6. Oh,
The game is
5.56
still paused.
shot. It's still not good enough. Yes. Go ahead and unpause it for you guys, because it's not like you guys are gonna. What are you gonna explode?
Maybe. But that
We're just gonna go all the way over here.
Let's see if I got some good.
He breaks out into a mad sprint.
It's the fastest we've seen Big move the whole vacation.
And even then, because of Foundry, it was kind of like sluggish. Just
Stop.
it
Stop
took a
hitting
second
me.
for him to start going.
No way! Stop hitting me. Sorry, the dog's abusing me.
Abush.
Bubbles.
I'm gonna have bruises.
Abush.
You'll
we
see their
seen,
wands raised
like-
as they stand defensively between the students and the library doors that were abruptly closed after the students ran out. Which the doors are pretty massive, so you would have seen them get
From
fully
here,
shut.
probably.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
yeah.
check that out.
Great. Good. This is we should-
Great, good, awesome.
Good.
Have fun.
I'm gonna
That
go
sounds like
check
a
that
bad
out.
Problem. We no.
Probably with a hammer.
I'm gonna go check that out
What?
with a hammer.
I don't.
This
Wait,
is their problem.
wait.
This is not our problem. Citrian.
wait,
It's
wait,
our
hold on.
problem because we're here.
What is Citria doing?
I'm going to see what's going on. And if I gotta hit something with a hammer.
Patreon ready to fight the sky with the hammer. Okay.
As you guys come out, it would be about this time that you would see
Ye-
from down here, the Anu crew is approaching in from their expedition.
Oh, this is the arena where we finally figure out who's better.
Dun, dun, dun.
No nukes, please.
Who fires the first blast? I think Seamus has the biggest spell in his back pocket, so
Yeah, he does. But can he cast it? I think you
That
still
is
need
the
the spell
question.
level to be able to cast it.
yes,
Nope.
you do.
Not for spell scrolls. No, right? Hold on.
No, I think you still
That's
need
the
to.
only requirement I think for spell scrolls.
Maybe? I don't know. I know it doesn't use a spell slot, but I feel like you should be able to
Control-
cast.
continue this. I'm looking this up.
Coco. Get the answer for us. Hi, Stinky.
Random fact while we wait. Mother Teresa's
Don't
parents
hit
were of
me.
You have to
Albanian
make an
nationality.
ability check to use it if it's a higher level than you can cast.
Ah. You know, I think Berlioz and Seamus are actually on this map. If you need to throw them in there.
So it doesn't use a slot. However, you were casting way above what you were used to or capable of. Watch the fuck out.
Might backfire and you might die.
No. If you fail to cast it, the scroll just disappears and no effect happens.
Man,
Oh, that's
imagine
depressing.
he's just
You
like,
waste it.
I'm gonna kill you guys, and it's dust. Oh, fuck.
Last resort, and it's gone. It's all
And it's
gone.
gone.
Exactly. Okay, fuck that.
All right, someone else's turn.
Help.
Yes.
Uh,
So, Cetrion,
next
as you
time.
are approaching, Seraphina will immediately say, we don't know who's in there, but we can't just go in there guns blazing. We gotta see if we can't send somebody in. I think the Archmage here, and she'll point to the man next to her, is going to enter first. But
Hey.
we need to make sure these students are safe as our top priority, which is why
What
he's
is
not
happening?
rushing in there.
What created this?
I have a hammer.
I have a hammer.
The
I'll
Archmage
fight.
will reply, "We don't know what this is, or where it came from, or who he is."
Eh?
What's he look like?
Oh God.
What does
And
he
he's
look like?
looking toward the library. The students who are there are like looking at each other. They look absolutely terrified, and they are so stunned. They're the only two that have seen whoever's in there, but they won't. They're like shell shocked right now. They can't even speak. We don't know. We've been trying to ask and find out, but we haven't been able to get a proper answer from them.
If it's dangerous, are you sure you want to go in there first? And
We can't risk the lives of guests, which is technically what you guys are.
oh my god.
Whoa!
I mean, I really-
Momo.
I
One of the
risk,
night.
I risk my life every day anyway. I used to be a soldier, so
Satrion.
I was in the war.
For the love of
And
the
I'm not
gods.
Seamus who can just say no to ones. Damn it.
Are you within 30 feet of Seamus?
No,
I think
because
CK said that the group is coming.
Absolutely
we
not.
would be coming in down here.
Oh yeah.
These guys are like about here
Which,
right
by the
now.
way, you're still in here. Your token is.
Oh yippee. Hold on. I can
how
see
quick
now.
can we close the door after opening the door?
Whee! Oh, I didn't make it through the door.
What was your question?
I said, how quick can we close the door without having? How quick can we close the door if we open the door?
Through the library door?
Yeah.
I mean, you could close it like right away if one of you guys was to go in, but if all of you guys are gonna go in, it depends on whoever the last person is to close it.
Oh no, I was just gonna look in there, see what the fuck was in there, and close the door.
You would have time to do that. Yeah, sure. If you're just doing a quick look-see.
I'm
Oh
not
sweet merciful Mary.
stealthy, hold on. But I would have been with
Nippy.
him to do a perception check when he opened the door.
Alright, so yeah, if you want to roll perception with advantage. Etc.
Yeah.
Doing your quick little look-see.
I did click. Did I click perception? Okay. My brain was arguing with me. I got an 18.
There we go.
When you take a quick little look-see, you peek in through the door, and at first, it's almost like as your head goes through the doorway, the sound of the wind cutting through everything behind you almost fades entirely, and you are completely deafened. And there is not even the sound of a pin dropping in this library. And you can't see or hear anyone or anything in the vicinity, at least not in your direct line of sight. And honestly, your first notion is that there isn't somebody in there. But then you start to feel this really heavy presence something very high in arcane matter. And it makes you uneasy for only a second before you realize, well, you probably just hit it with a hammer. I don't know. Set your own things.
Adrian's like, I don't feel right about this, but I feel like I gotta kill it.
Bertram, don't go in there.
Well,
Jeez.
I can tell you it's some kind of
Wow.
weird magic thing. It's really
With
quiet
a
in there.
25
I don't like it.
passive perception, did I pick up anything?
I would say
Anything
nothing
more?
past that.
Okay, so I was about to say he rolled pretty fucking high, so
I would say, I would say that whatever's
I
in there
mean,
ain't happy. It's weird.
I
It's
would-
really quiet in there.
With a passive perception of 25, Momo, you're probably feeling like that same uneasiness and overwhelming pressure of magical power it's probably it was enough for Cetron to question himself for a moment. It's probably crushing you to the point where you're a little puffball right now.
doesn't feel in any way recognizable, familiar.
Yes and no.
Oh, don't like that. Okay, fair enough. We'll find out in a second. I'm sure.
The energy feels the same, but the amount of power, it feels like cataclysmic from what you would compare it to, I guess.
Okay.
You know, Albie, we might not get around fighting whatever this thing is. It just
Uh,
depends on if it stays in the library or not.
Why don't you back away from the door and get away from it and let them deal with it? Because it's not our problem.
Because alright, I will back away from the door, and whenever they end up horribly injured, I'm going to beat it with a
It's
hammer.
not our problem.
For a cleric, you're
trust
an
picked
awfully
a-
angry cleric.
Albatross literally the fucking chaotic neutral character in a grouping of good people.
I'm going to do my
Stop
paladin
helping these
thing.
people! I want to help these people.
I'm just gonna do my paladin thing over here. If anything happens to them,
Momo is loading their
Get
crossbow.
over here.
Yeah, Vig will look to the other two, that the person that was getting ready to go in, and go, "Are you confident you can take care of the thing in there?"
I don't know what it is that I'm really looking at here. I've never felt power like this. I sure hope so.
I didn't
Vig
see
looks at
anything, but I felt
Cetrion.
something.
Vig looks at Cetrion just like, "Oh, they're gonna fucking die if we don't go in there."
Yeah.
The
Just
Archmage
mental link. I
steps
know,
up
Vig.
toward halfway up the stairs here, kind of like, do I really want to go in there? You can tell he's very uneasy at the situation, but for the sake of the school, the people here who are not part of the school, there's civilians here regardless. You would be held responsible for a lot of this, so he feels responsible for handling the situation because of the barrier and the things that are happening. Like, you can read it on his face pretty loud and clear. He is uneasy about all of this, but he definitely feels responsible for all of this.
Yeah.
You can feel it in his hesitation before he opens the door.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him before he opens the door.
As the
Okay.
other group, do we see what's happening?
Yeah, at this point, you guys are standing about here, and you are actively seeing everything that's happening.
Seamus will just tap Belial's shoulder and be like, "The usual, please."
Oh, do you think this is a good idea? Do you?
I'm not going to get involved, but I will be close enough to stop anything terrible from happening.
Okay. Take your damn blessing of a trickster.
Me and Vig are gonna get involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Aura of Life before people start going in there.
Okay. 26 on this little shit stealth. way better than Momo today.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare to cast Aura of Life, and then I'll cast it when people start heading in.
And I need to make a measurement real quick.
Let me take a look at the radius of this.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
A step closer.
and that's a nice little aura.
Okay, so everybody's like gonna open the door I can reach here, but still also reach Belios. Cool. Yeah. Alright, now I've got everybody within a 30-foot range outside of the other two rogues.
Yeah, anything within fucking 30 feet of V, once we go in, will pop back up to 1 HP if they're downed, like, on their turn.
I
It
got two
also
of those
can't
now.
have its hit point maximum reduced, which is nice.
Also, I'd like to note that Seamus definitely looks over to make eye contact with Albatross, like, same side for now.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't trust you near my dog.
Oh, hey, Albatross.
Oh, hey.
I don't. Just what I don't. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't think this is a good idea. But I don't think I could stop either one of you. Maybe
You would be
Well-
correct.
The Vig thinks that this gets out of control, we will have lost one of the main ways that we could possibly get out of here, so... This probably, in the long run, affects more than just them.
Little lovebird, can you do combat?
Takes out a little Glock.
You have a combat mode?
For right this second, it's just gonna look at you and kind of cheep at you, like, I don't know if I know you
Or
like that.
I fully
I don't know if I know
hide.
you like that.
Before I hide as Seamus totally real quick, I will use this. Like, before the stealth goes off, I guess I would have summoned that in. And that will be... It's gonna skitter up to the biggest dude there, so Cetrion.
Oh, I think I just accidentally targeted myself. I don't want to do that.
We're used to this song and dance.
Actually, give me 1 second to let me look at my twink spells because that one actually has more protective stuff.
Yeah, your twink is closer, so I'll move Seamus closer too.
I think Berlioz would have probably gone to try to get the students in a little bit more safer area and probably ask them like, "What the fuck? Do I have to stay with you within?"
For the blessing?
No, not the blessing.
Oh,
I
for
was
the other
looking
one.
at the shield of faith.
Yeah. Also, God, while Belios is figuring that out, can you throw me like a shitty little token down for my...
Hey guys,
Put down a
Eldritch.
Digits Pal.
Yeah, Digits Pal.
I
Actually,
have
you know
sprouted
what?
a turret from my
Hold on.
shoulder.
It's just on Cetrion. So, it's
Yeah,
wherever
that's fair.
Cetrion goes.
Okay.
And everybody within 10 feet gets, for this round, 9 temp HP. So all you guys that are clustered up.
yeah, take a shield of faith, Wolf.
For the Seamus?
Yeah.
Okay, that adds a +2. Alright. Damn. Dang it. Edit. How do I add that temporarily? I know there's a way to do it. But... Oh, I'll just keep track of it. It's fine. It's only a +2. It's simple maths for now, still. All right. Also, for record, CK.
Yep.
The 2 professors were also included with the temp HP with the 9.
Okay.
What's the max temp HP that I can put on myself?
Is there a max?
Your
There's
temp
no max, but
HP
you only get 1 effect of temp HP
Yeah, they don't
at a
stack.
time.
Different effects don't,
So I
unless
can't do that.
specifically stated otherwise by the spell.
You can do false life. It would
Just
override
either
whatever.
overwrite the 9 or you keep the 9.
Ah, okay, I would just keep the 9 then. I thought I could add.
Negative.
Unless it specifically states in the spell or effect, then no.
That's fair. Full beans.
I wish. That'd be so fucking cool. I'd be stacking the hell out of that right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say that'd be so fucking busted.
Are we ready to see what happens when this man enters the library?
Fucking dies.
Immediate red mist.
His skeleton comes back out through the. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, you just see him immediately start, trying to breathe heavier, breathe confidence in himself as he nears the door and opens it and steps through the threshold and closes the door behind him.
Okay, wait, hold on.
He doesn't close the door. The wind that is going on closes the door, which leads you to believe for a moment that it's possible that what those kids saw before was basically the gusts of wind were closing the doors, and maybe not an arcane force, but there's no way to tell that, especially not after what Momo and Cetrion had felt, peeking their little heads inside, because it didn't feel great.
Does the rest of the group now feel it once the door was open?
When it opened for just a
Olios is
moment,
here.
yes.
Seamus is here.
Those who are in the vicinity, yes, you would have felt that same immense power.
Okay.
He's dead.
Seamus definitely looks
We
over
should
to Albatross.
probably go in
like,
there.
Seamus definitely looks at Albatross like, "Don't fucking kill me," and pulls out the shield.
Yeah, we should probably go in there before it gets too bad.
Yeah.
I like the "don't kill me" first. As you all are probably like, we should probably go in. It would be about that time that you would hear a crazy thud, like smash into the door. The door does not open, but you do hear it, and I don't like Cetrion. You like take a step back, and Seamus as well. As the impact of the door, it is so loud that you're not really even sure what it could have been. I mean, it literally sounded like it could have been one of the pillars that's in there being yeeted.
Seamus is very worried that was that old man getting thrown against the door now. He's like,
Yeah, no, he's like, oh no.
Open the door.
Sure.
Oh, it's like
Okay.
So you open the door, and unfortunately, yes, in fact, it was the old man. He is now down on the ground, and he does not seem to be fully moving at the moment. And you kind of hear yelling from across the library in a very big, echoey voice, because of course, now that you guys are slowly stepping into the library, the sounds of the wind are slowly going away. And you hear a yell as you open the door. "I'm not finished!"
What?
The old man on the ground he looks like he's out cold.
Someone
long
want
as
to
he's
drag
not
him out.
dead.
You said this old man's an archmage? An archmage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Okay. Neat.
Somebody want to drag him out of here?
Everyone looking around like, I think that's all you, brother.
It's like, wait, can somebody drag him out of here?
With that,
What?
you'll see me take a moment to literally pick him up and just sit him outside next to
Just-
Seraphina.
There you go, buddy.
Right back
Poor
inside.
man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Beagle. Beagle step inside. Bring in his little aura that I gotta manually drag every time.
It's weird though that you can't like place it on yourself specifically. I feel like with some of
would
the
be nice.
spells they do that automatically, but unfortunately I don't think they do.
Hello, where is my healing word?
What I say is, like, technically speaking, if he's like downed, like mechanically, at some point he'll get 1 HP just from being near me.
Yeah, we'll say for flavor wise that I mean, yes, he will he will come to here, regain consciousness, but for the sake of timing, it'll just be whilst you guys are inside and he is outside.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure the fucking old thing doesn't die.
But yes, mechanically, he is just down. He is unconscious. He is not dead. I would wager that if you,
I know he's at least not dead.
yeah, I mean, if you guys did a basic medicine check, I mean, like even the DC to check his vitals and things is very low, because
Berlioz would have casted a healing word on him.
I see
Yeah.
a son of a bitch. in
but
this
he
room.
would definitely
The
like
hammering.
sit up with his head,
Son of
like
a bitch.
holding his head, like actively in pain. I see
Yeah.
him dumb.
I see a man in this room that needs a hammering.
I don't think Albatross has fucking seen him yet, so Beagle just echo out to Albatross, he's here!
Go, 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 go.
Motherfucker.
SEAL Team 6. The door is the length of this arch, by the way, so you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
actually have to go
You
through
son
the
of a
door.
bitch! Yes, he needs to die.
So inside, as you all are entering into the building, this only means something to half of you, but at this point, the Anu crew would also be filing in behind you guys, or with you guys. Hard really to say because don't really know what they're gonna do tomorrow.
For
But
context,
say-
I think Vig
A
did tell them
satyr
about the
was
satyr.
mentioned either by you
A
or the
satyr
other
with a
person.
top hat.
Yeah, I think Satyr with the top hat is been denoted by at least Vig and or Cetrion as well. But no, I don't think any other details really were spread about other
I
than
think satyr with a
Avoid
top hat is a
him
pretty
at
good
all costs.
descriptor.
oh, it's a great descriptor actually.
I think Vig didn't say avoid him. I think Vig said if you find him, kill him.
just delete him on site for me, please.
Fucking kill order.
So yes, as you all enter inside, you see Moldor, and he is standing midway on a ladder against one of these immense bookcases, and he's thumbing through the pages of a book. And without turning, as you all are entering in slowly one by one, he clasps the book shut, takes his time, turns around, tucks the book under his arm, and descends the ladder and gracefully and looks upon all of you. This is
Fuck you.
shit-eating grin ever present.
While
You took my
this is
stick.
happening, can I hit with the insightful fighting? It's the Momo's little thing where it's my investigation versus
Okay.
or my insight versus his deception. Basically,
Actually,
it's trying to
you could
understand the
read.
opponent better.
Yeah, yeah.
So my insight
Um,
versus Where's my insight at? This is for Momo. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not passing. Momo, what is your deal tonight?
that doesn't pass it. That doesn't clear his.
I would say that's
Passive.
Fucking passive.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Momo said, "I want to die today."
Well, thankfully, it's not something that counts as a spell or a targeted thing, so he wouldn't notice. But still, god damn it.
The book in his hand, there seems to be, or I guess rather under his arm there seems to be two books, one of which is wrapped in chains and rattling almost, it seems like. As he places it under his arm, though, you realize that it slows down a bit. Albatross. You immediately feel uneasy noticing that book in particular because it is a book that you were reading earlier in the day.
Oh.
The other book, however, seems to have a very dark glow about it, like a gray hue emitting off of it, but you can't quite read what it says or what it might be because the pages are blackened as well as the cover. I'm dying. Glancing around the room with his shit-eating grin, Moldor introduces himself. Hello, everyone.
Fuck you!
New faces, old faces. My name is Moldor.
Fuck you!
Still
Vig is going to kill you.
He looks
Vig is
upon
going to
all
kill
of
you.
you.
Vig is going to kill you.
You guys specifically.
Vig does step forward. Vig is going to kill you.
It's a pleasure to find us all gathered together once more, my friends.
Vig is going to kill you.
I wouldn't try that. He says politely, and as Vig, before you try to take another step, it feels like your feet are cemented to the ground.
If you had ability to get past that, son of a bitch.
And your body feels insanely heavy for being a bug. And for whatever reason, it doesn't quite bring you to your knees, but the pressure that you're feeling in this moment is increasing dramatically to where it feels like you're being crushed. I wouldn't want you to turn into your friend over there. Gestures toward the door. On the other side, the poor Archmage is slow to get up currently.
tempted to throw a javelin.
Fucking coward.
Oh, come on. We're at a library, at a place of learning and wonder. Can't be all
Vig will
that
figure
bad.
out the way to kill you. Even if it is not now. Vig will be the one to kill you.
Momo
Rest
really wants
assured.
to. Momo really wants to say you stole my staff, but Momo is also fucking terrified, so it's not speaking.
He then looks to the Anu crew before saying, and you all must be the cool cats and kittens that saved the day. Yay. Excellent job, by the way. The school just truly couldn't do it without you. He pauses for a moment like he was gonna say something. And he looks around the library now, slowly walking about the globe in the center of the room. You know, libraries are simply just the most incredible things. I mean, aren't they? Like, just the way they hold so many secrets. And he looks dead at Vig, dead at Albatross, dead at Seamus, peering over top Albatross at Berlioz, to Kara, to everyone individually. Secrets are no fun unless they're told to me. I feel like that just rings in the back of his head. He
I'm
takes takes a
assuming this is your
big,
not satyr friend.
relaxing
Like,
sigh
twitch.
before smiling, very wide.
Yes, that is the one that needs to die.
Well then, I suppose I can only thing I can do now that I've found what I
Run like the
require.
coward you always are.
I surely hope that you all make it back home again this time.
Right, you coward enough to run every time we get near you. You fucking disgusting creature.
Well, you see, I like to think of it as I'm a businessman.
Coward. You are no business person, you are a coward.
Can I throw
Speaking
a
of
javelin while
which-
he's talking?
Oh no, not at this time. If you try to move in any kind of act of attack, you will. Are you going to try? We'll just go. We'll start with that.
I'm considering it. Because I have the key to hitting him with Channel Divinity Guided Strike.
If you try, I will need you to roll a Constitution save.
Fuck it, we're gonna try.
I did say I was thinking about it, okay? That doesn't mean I did it.
I don't want to try to now. If
We're
that's a
gonna try.
possibility.
You want the con save or the roll to hit save first?
Con saves first.
Remember what to ease my aura on this one.
Can I reach
Plus
my
two.
road? Okay, just barely. Cool.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Nice. Okay. You can roll to attack.
Ooh, I'm gonna do this and then combine it with my Channel Divinity, wherever that's at once I find it. There's Guided Strike. That is a 27.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and I'll have you roll damage here. By technicality, yes, with your guided strike. Giving you this. I love it. Cetrion goes to grab one of his javelins, and he raises it over his head. And yes, although he feels the same unwavering weight holding him down the way Vieg does right now, and it's difficult to even manage a step, Cetrion gets just enough and relies entirely on his upper body at this point because he can't move, and hurls this javelin straight over this globe. Okay, realistically, this globe is probably like 4 feet tall, so it's not like it would be impossible for you to hit him over top of it, or for any of you to see him over top of it. That's why I didn't give it collision. Okay, well, look, for all I know, you're like 3 fucking shelves up. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. Actually, I like that idea.
That's what I thought. I just thought you were just hanging off the side there, you know? And
However, this one can't see shit.
nah, it's a little more difficult, huh? This pillar right here is probably not helping anything, huh?
No, I'm trying to peer through this tiny gap to maybe see some feet over there.
Wow, he's got really nice shoes.
Why does he have shoes? I thought they had cloven hoops.
Yeah, exactly.
You think you got them custom made?
Are they horseshoes? Are they gold?
They could be horseshoes, truthfully. Who knows? I don't know where this man goes.
Wait, sir. If anybody knows, you do.
Look, he's got a lot of portal doors, okay? Ask the other group. They know about those.
Okay, sorry, we're getting distracted. My bad.
The javelin starts to glow as Cetrion hurls it with every fiber of his being. Well, the top half of it that he can use. And the javelin pierces Moldor.
Shit.
Moldor stumbles a second backwards, only a step. He drops his books, but he doesn't look in pain. He doesn't look kind of surprised, honestly. He honestly just looks disappointed. He grabs the spear from his shoulder. Does your mage hand reach that far? I think it does.
30 feet?
Are you 30 feet? The books would be about here.
1 second. Yeah.
Because he did take a step back.
Splat. Fucking hell.
He grabs the spear from his shoulder that he is impaled by at this time. And you see his hand kind of blister and like a nasty burning smoke from his hand as he grabs it and slowly pulls it out and just casually drop it onto the tile.
We are going to kill you. You are going to die, and it will be because of us.
The only sorry. Question really quick, I'm sorry. Did he submit everyone's, like, both parties, or just the Kitus group?
Both parties.
Okay. Okay. You're good, continue, sorry.
Why would he only choose one group?
There's one group actively menacingly going at him, and then the other one's confused as fuck.
No, this amount of power is very... Well, I think the only two that would really understand is Albatross and Vig, in particular, for being the only people there when they first met Moldor. When they first met Moldor, they could not so much as raise an arm. So seeing Cetrion do this for you two is probably... You gotta wonder what the hell this man is eating to be able to accomplish that.
Can I try to cast Scorching Ray at him?
You can try.
I'll just cast it just at the second level. I won't cast it insane. Is it still a con save, or is it because it's a spell? It's fine. What is your ruling?
Yes, con save.
Okay.
This bug.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Valid.
I'm gonna try that again.
Look, if you do roll low, roll a 1. I tried.
It got worse.
You gotta roll lower than that. Well, 2 more. 2 lower.
We didn't get a short. We're gonna get a long rest. I don't have any more charges of Bucky.
So,
Inspiration. No.
Cetrion and Vig. Vig, go ahead and roll to attack first, and then I will go over what the saves were for.
Yeah. You guys are just gonna watch Vig somehow erupt in fire.
Dear God.
My God.
Okay, so first one. So there's 3 rays. So first one. Second one. Third one.
Oh, I didn't roll a
These
Constitution
rolls a
save.
second
My
ago.
brain blinked.
Why do I got a feeling that none of those hit somehow?
Where's my unseen
I
servant?
got a 24 on the con save.
Satron, you rolled high on on your original con save.
Yeah, I got a net 20 on the original.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of hard to beat that one, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, those hit save the
Last one.
last one there.
Okay. So that is the first hit and the second hit. So 15 fire damage.
So another question for you, Bug Dad. Did
He is probably gonna die now that he's attacked, but fuck it.
did you include these two in your connection?
Vig is so emotionally compromised right now that he's transmitting to anybody who can hear him.
Got it.
So all they've been hearing is Vig laughing and saying, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you so hard. Like,
You're gonna fucking die, bitch.
you're gonna fucking die, bitch."
This guy. This is the guy who said you guys gotta
This
kill.
guy, see him? See him? I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I don't know why, but on D&D Beyond, I have Unseen Servant equipped for Berlioz, but Foundry?
That's weird.
That is weird.
I wanted to cast it to try to get the books.
For who?
Berlioz.
For Berlioz? Is this a new thing?
What do you
I
mean?
think I've had it for a little bit. It's a first level
Oh
spell.
yeah, it's a first level spell, and I've had it equipped since the beginning.
So I remember we did like cleanup with them and whatnot. Because Seamus has it as well. God, I did not have any spells that are proper for this fight. Sorry, I say fight. This struggle.
It's irritating.
I don't know why that's not there. Is it in your D&D Beyond, you said?
Yeah. I have it prepared as one of my spells. And I can ritual cast it. I mean, now's not a time for ritual casting, but
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there it is.
I just updated your sheet. I didn't do anything else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess while Moldor is distracted by obviously the other group attacking, have Berlioz cast Unseen Servant to grab those books.
Yeah, technically you could.
He doesn't know better. This is what he would do.
Oh.
Your unseen servant's gonna walk over there and go pick up the books, and
I can
Moldor's
cast it
gonna-
within 60 feet. So I can just have it cast behind him, I think.
I think
Maybe.
that's enough space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
60
fine.
feet would be the back of the wall.
Yeah. Without taking his eyes off of Vig at the moment for firing the scorching ray at him, the books are gonna get lifted up off the ground.
Vig is going to kill you.
Moldor's not gonna lose his gaze on Vig, and he's just gonna slam his arm down on the books and have him fall on the ground out of the hands of the servant.
Oh.
Vig is going to kill you.
Oh,
We are going to kill you. Not you. With Moldor, we're going to kill you.
Vig and Cetrion. One of you passed your con save, and one
Goodbye,
of you
everybody.
did not.
I got it. So I got this Turtle Echo Knight.
And you suddenly
There's two
feel
clerics in here.
a bit of yourself, your soul, expel from you. Dispel. And you're not really sure
everyone.
what that really means to you, because you two are very different idealistic individuals. For one of you, your connection to your god feels almost like a little shaky. Not so much like the hug that it normally does feel like. For the other one, you feel a complete, almost, I'm not going to say in its entirety, but a separation with nature and life around you.
He's going to kill you.
You're not outside, but if you were, a lot of your grass is
Stop it.
beginning to wilt ever so slightly. And you both, eeny, meeny, miny, where is my...
You fucking thief.
No, not that. No, definitely not that. Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to kill you.
Oh.
So I got this total echo knife.
So Cetrion, you take 6 necrotic damage.
He
And-
takes 3. He has resistance.
The 6 is with the resistance.
Oh, never mind. All right, as I was.
11 for V. Have I ever mentioned I hate it here? No.
Okay, I'm able to keep my concentration on Aura of Life.
Okay, awesome.
With a fucking crit! Fuck off!
Yeah, there's the Constitution save we needed, a minute ago.
Oh no, that's not
Oh.
a crit. That's just it. Just looked like one because of the green.
It was a natural 20 though.
No, it was a 12 and a 19.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it green?
22.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it's green.
Why?
I think it just means that it passes because it was a DC 10 con save.
Oh, well, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it green? Why is it green?
I know, I was like,
Didn't you know V can
Crit
crit
on
on a
19
19 now?
No, wait a
Maybe.
second. That's
For
Esteban
non-attack
power.
rolls.
Mulder picks up his books and, brushes himself off a little bit. If you were smart, you wouldn't do that again. Not until I'm finished with my business back home.
Hey, you fucking coward.
You're a threat
And then
to my
I'm
home.
more than happy.
You are
Continue this battle.
nothing.
The big, giant, beautiful
You
door that you
fucking-
guys love.
You going around, dancing around, fucking stealing everyone else's hard work.
The big, beautiful door manifests
Tempting-
behind him.
Fucking disgusting. Coward. Flee with your tail between your legs like you always do.
He creaks open the door for only a second before he turns
You're
around
afraid.
and waits and says, "Oh, like I said before, I surely hope that you make it home this time. Because you don't want to miss what comes next. This
God,
ending,
Vig is going to kill you so much.
it will be to die for."
Yes, because you'll die there. When Vig kills you.
He bows, tips his top hat, and exits through the door. Before he fully closes the door behind him, he checks back at the Anu crew. Oh, and do be sure to tell Osiris that if he wants things done right, he best ought to deal with it himself. It's getting quite pathetic to watch him send his measly underlings to do his business.
Oh, right.
that
As pathetic as you are.
Is a coward.
No. You're a coward. No, don't try to pin this on someone else. You're a coward. It is you. You are pathetic. You're nothing. You are a fucking small, insignificant speck that Vig is going to enjoy crushing.
In his defense, he technically has never actually sent people to harm you in
No.
place of him.
Yeah, it's still.
What about the
still
Yeti?
Vig doesn't
Oh.
The
care.
Yes Hound?
Above
Yeah.
board.
The Yes Hound was never meant to actually kill you.
Above board, the Moceres is the dude that we think kidnapped the kid, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, brilliant.
Above board, that is 100% the guy who they. I think, like, obviously, I don't want to.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, I just saw the message come in. I meant to say this earlier, like before we started session, for specifically Blue Jay and Wolf as players. Unfortunately or fortunately, because it might be help you remember things for later. A lot of the stuff, the words that are exchanged, things that are happening are going to be like very repetitive for tomorrow night because a lot of this stuff is dressing them as well.
Yeah.
But so I would imagine that you in this time, we won't know for sure until tomorrow night, but I would imagine that there would be some very specific looks and feelings being had from your crew, in addition to what you guys over here in Kitus are stewing on about at this current moment.
Okay, and so what he also implies is that Moceres is trying to fight him.
No, he's
Moceres has
implying
beat
that what you guys have been dealing with. Now that could mean anything to your characters because you don't know anything about Moceres and you don't know I mean, you've been dealing with so much shit that you realistically don't know what is correlating and what's not correlating.
Does it seem like Moldor is on Moceres' side? Like that's
No,
what I'm trying to gather that
Moldor
vibe,
is
they're working together or not.
pitying Moceres. If anything, he's making fun of him.
All right.
It definitely does not sound like they are. It definitely does not sound like they are on the same side at all.
Because Jameis was ready to magic missile as high as he could.
No, yeah, he definitely is meaning it more. So like, you guys should go tell him that he's a little bitch. And I guess as Vig is telling him that all these things, he's 100% just. He's got a shit-eating grin on right now as he closes the door behind him. Like,
that's the only reason at this point why I want. That's the only reason why I want Vig to survive, because I want Vig to be the one that looks over Mulder in the end and just is the one that puts the fucking bullet in his skull.
I'm laughing. Who's laughing now, bitch?
Well, I guess you gotta live now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, Vig about fucking died right then and there, losing part of his soul and shit.
You took 11 damage, and part of that was temporary HP. You're fine.
No, it was described Vig losing part of his soul. What are you talking about?
You're fine. Part of your soul and your
ago.
connection to nature. Don't worry. That's not essential to you as a druid.
No.
Oh, did I mention that you lost 11 points of damage in the form of necrotic damage? Yeah, you did.
Until
It's also
long rest,
your
that's
maximum
gone.
HP.
until then, this is...
Ironically enough, the maximum HP can't be reduced in the Aura of Life.
Actually, can't wait, it can't be.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't say it before. Otherwise, that was the what was going to happen. But
Yeah, I can't afford to lose that much HP. I'd be fucked.
Seamus
Just
and
went away
Belios,
and
we
then
definitely
came
went
back.
through that already. Like, oh,
Mhm.
we know a little bit about that one. Shit.
Well,
losing max HP, fuck that. Where do I
All
get
I
this
have
giant
learned-
circle?
I'm gonna
all
fucking
I have
kill him.
learned is that I can hit him.
What did he steal?
He
Why
can
was he
in
here?
fact bleed. Yes.
He does, yes, that's good. Good
Momo with the
information.
passive perception of 25, as if it wasn't, obvious. Is like,
Something
2 PDF
happened.
books.
Something happened when he grabbed that javelin too.
I need to go look at my javelin.
Momo, with your passive perception being as high as it is, and as well as you, well, being in this library for as long as you were earlier today, as well as Albatross, I will give you both advantage history checks if you would like to see if you can't figure out what those books were.
Oh, yippee.
Let's say Albatross knows for sure one, right?
Yes.
V was in the library for a while too, I think.
He was.
So I can try to remember, even if it's not with advantage. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm gonna just in case.
I'm gonna go retrieve
Don't
my
worry,
javelin.
I have a +0, so that
Guidance
is
yourself?
gonna be.
I didn't say it
No, it
beforehand.
doesn't
Guidance
matter.
would not save me. But a DC 10 con save, I need to overkill that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cetron, yeah, you can go get your javelin. It's still there on the ground.
Oh. Another question.
Yes.
This might be an insight against Albatross, but they knew a book. Did Momo pick up that they knew one of the books?
That's definitely a insight against the deception.
Okay.
We'll say passive.
Do not pass. Sorry, bud.
Damn.
Yeah. A 10
Damn.
is low as shit.
That is
Sorry, I
extremely
have the
low.
same facial expression of hating my life, so.
Yeah.
It's
Love
the
that for
angry
you.
bird. Momo's like, alright, fair enough.
Well, seeing as
Albatross
is the
is
storm
more-
gone, by the way?
Actually, you will see these two come running in about the time that Moldor leaves, and Serafina is immediately rushing to everyone. Both groups are being addressed here. Is everybody okay? Are you guys good? Who or what was that?
That was Moldor. He's a problem. He has to die.
Moldor.
That was a threat to my home.
We have been dealing with him since we were in Kitus.
Oh,
He's a
why
significant
you-
threat.
Is that the top hat guy you
No.
were talking about?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
If you go
boy.
look over at the Archwizard, the one that managed to at least for half a second see Moldor, what was that book he had?
Oh, I don't. Well, he
Two
took
books. One had
he
chain.
took two. He took
Yes.
our.
What were they?
You see him run over to one of the cases of artifacts that are displayed about the. I don't even know what you would call this. Center of the library, I guess. One of the cases is empty. And he exclaims, and you would read on the front placard,
Oh.
the Tome of Forgotten Knowledge.
What was in that book?
Secrets. I mean, there's lost spells and knowledge that can only be revealed to those it deems worthy, but surely he would never be able to truly get anything out of it. But I mean, there's the words alone, they manifest in separate words and in different meanings. Like they sure, surely
Right.
there's no way
Now he has that.
you would be able to extract that kind of information. Some of the
Given enough
greatest
time.
researchers could never decipher this book.
Someone who managed to shove you against a wall almost instantaneously, you think won't be able to crack a book like that?
Vig has no filter right now. Vig does not give a fuck.
The Archmage is just kind of like got a very blank stare while his hands are kind of clasped together, and before you're not really even sure if he's processing what you're saying, before he turns around and
Vig
like
basically just told him, like, you ain't shit, bitch.
he turns around and he looks up at there's like a big glass dome, I would like to imagine, over this towery part of this center. He looks up and he's looking around like, how the fuck? And he pulls out his wand, and what you see him next do is starts muttering to himself, violently,
What is he doing?
waving his wand. Cetrion, you get a little intimidated and take a step back, like, whoa, just take it easy, man. The muttering slowly becomes like an aggressive yelling as you see him. The words are still not 100% clear, but to those in spellcasting, you kind of get the gist that he is trying to at least somehow strengthen the barrier, using every fiber of magical being that he has. That is, God only knows what that kind of toll is going to look like, but Seraphina will.
Dust.
It's just gone. It's just a cloak on the ground and a hat. The mustache gets left behind in the beard.
No, my God.
His little spectacles. Seraphina will rush to you guys and strengthen the barrier.
Yes, as much as he's gonna try to follow along on this.
Doggies,
I don't know.
alright.
Oh.
Huh?
To Vig, Moldora's already gotten what he wanted from this fucking place, so Vig does not even care about helping with the barrier at this point. Like,
Fuck it. Let all the other guys in, why don't you? Fucking Christ, man. Get your shit together.
that's basically what's going through Vig's head is, wow, some fucking security that can keep out gods that somehow miraculously got a leak.
I think that's our fault, though.
No, according to, I believe according to the fucking, I think even when we were talking with like the familiars, like we shouldn't have been able to teleport in to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's not us.
The barrier was weakened before, but you don't also know if that is because of the waystone that you used and the nature of it being, well,
No idea.
who the
Vig
fuck
isn't
even
thinking
knows?
back then.
Because
Yeah, Vig
you
doesn't
guys
care.
don't know, or...
At this point, Vig just needs to get back to Kitus. And
Absolutely.
again, Moldora's taken what he wants. This place
just wanna
holds
go
no
see my-
significance anymore.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. He said he's going back home to fuck shit up. We gotta go back first.
We're gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, Seraphina's gonna have a rush to you guys and kind of hurry you along. Like, we need to get you guys somewhere safe, and we will discuss the nature of your departure in the morning. The headmistress is going to want to talk to you before you guys go. We might have found a way for you guys to get back home. The Archmage has been
Can't be done right now.
working on it. Yeah, there's a small tidbit that he is still working on. Hopefully he'll have it worked out in the more. I promise you, the headmistress is gonna want to talk to you about this. I really am not qualified to say, but she's currently in the process of doing what the Archmage is doing, which is trying to strengthen the barrier by any means necessary.
Slowly backing away.
What? I'm not backing away. I'm trying to find.
No. Her slowly
Oh.
backing up as you two close the fuck in
No, you
repeatedly.
idiots are supposed to be following her. That's what she's trying to do.
It looks like an interrogation.
No,
Vig is
she's
just
trying to
like-
lead you all back to the fucking room. Is what she's trying to do.
Getting the bird as he walks.
You have a fun time? You fly away?
Have a good time, buddy. I
You
had a
guys
good
go see
time.
stuff?
Oh, Vig.
I had a great time.
I hit a man who's supposed to.
I hit a
Well, to
man
this
no one
point-
who previously wasn't hit.
Yeah, wasn't hittable.
Vig is going to kill him. Vig is going to kill him.
And the bird is just sitting there like we're talking just out in the open, like he's not trying to
Vig
hide
turns
it.
it into a private chat real quick.
Vig turns it into a private check with Albatross real quick and just goes, Vigo's going to kill Motor, and then Vigo's going to kill Vecna, and then Vig will die happy. Vigo's going to do
Look,
both of those things.
I think you can get one of them.
Vigo's going to get both of them.
I don't.
Vig doesn't care if
I-
it kills him in the end. As long as Vig kills both, Vig will be happy.
Vig, as much as I know you want to be out here, we should get to the rooms.
Vig is going to
Vig?
go talk. Vig lost part of his soul talking to Moldor. Vig needs to make sure that nature hasn't rejected him.
When you're done, we're going inside, okay?
Vig is staying outside.
You don't get
You
to
told me
the
what to
whole.
do.
You're gonna have issues with me, and then I'm trying to be open and have you come inside, and then you're gonna be an asshole and walk away. This is
Asshole! Who lost their soul? Who lost part of their soul? Vig!
I
Not
lost
you!
my soul a long time ago.
Yes! Vig understands that, but Vig has to figure it out right now! Vig will debate going inside. Give Vig a second at least to make sure that nature hasn't rejected him.
That's why I said when you are finished.
Vig might. If you are concerned, Vig will go inside.
They're aggressively making faces at each other.
I heard that! Yeah, no, Vig's fucking going. Vig's doing like function checks with nature right now. Hello, Hedge. Could you still hear me? Absolutely not. Just in case. Where is it? Upcast it because I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
What's having those like?
Pretty good. I have 5th level.
I have 2nd.
I got 5th level too. I got a new ritual spell at 5th level.
Oh,
I have
yippee.
ghost level.
Yeah, no, Vig, yep, speak with plants. Vig is like, hello, Hedge. Hope you are okay. Looking around at just the fucked up, like, vegetation.
I mean, they're not fully like dead, but they definitely seem wilted and kind of given that like sad, droopy look.
No, don't be sad. No.
Casting Speak with Plants.
Vig is sorry that he let his emotions get the better of him and it harmed you in
the
the
hedge
process.
and the vegetation around you. It feels they're not like mad at you, but they just feel like sad and depressed and a little discouraged by. They don't like blame you for the way that they are right now, but it does.
That
to
hurts
you.
more.
Yeah, they're just disappointed.
It's not your fault, but everything hurts so much.
And we're not saying how did you let this happen. We're saying it still hurts that it does. It did.
We forgive you.
we haven't moved on that quick. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they are emotionally checked out. Some of them are just like kind of acknowledging you but not really answering you, but most of them are just kind of feeling pretty dejected right now and they don't want to answer.
I've got too many goddamn windows open.
Poor Vig is going through it right now. The good thing though is that you with the precautions necessary, precautions taken, you did protect you and Cetrion's life force at least.
Yeah, about to say is like I mean, I think Vig is just trying to make sure that like whatever happened to him isn't like permanent, and if it is permanent, how bad is it?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I will tell you above board, you did save yourselves from it being permanent.
Okay. So this is like a quote unquote temporary setback.
Yes.
Okay. Vig will be like, Vig will, Vig is sorry.
The poor plants are just like, just absolutely kicking each other. So sad. If they had faces, they'd be so sad and disappointed.
Okay,
This is just a sad loop right now. Vig is sad. The plants are sad.
Everybody's just sad. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but yeah, when you asked about the somebody asked about the weather situation, yes, the clouds would have it's still extremely heavily like clouded, but they are no longer swirling and causing a fucking hurricane and or tornado. So that's the good news. But you can still feel that kind of like misty breeze going right now, which is a strong contrast from the humidity that you were feeling earlier when you guys were here. But yes, it definitely feels a lot less stormy at the moment. Is there anything else anybody's doing at this time? Seraphina
Probably
will
just waiting
be
for Vig.
heading out to
Vig looks depressed as fuck right now.
do stuff and things. Or Vig is just like walking the line of the hedges. just you good? You good?
No.
Cetrion's just bonding with the bird more.
Are you okay?
No, Vig is not okay. Moldor has gotten away again with more powerful things. This is not a problem we could walk away from, and Vig needs to get back to Kitus as soon as possible. There are a lot of people in danger.
I know.
Vig feels powerless to be fighting against Moldor. Vig may have... The only thing we have gained is the fact that at least he bleeds, which is a mind-boggling statement. That we have to have put in that much effort just to figure that out.
Well, it's a good thing to learn then, right? That means we can get him.
He's going to die. Vig is going to kill him. Vig will make sure he does not return to nature either. Vig will make sure that he suffers outside of nature. Pest is death.
I don't want to see that.
Vig has another subclass change. Fucking villain arc continues.
Vig have to go inside. There's less nature in there.
Yes. For tonight, yes. Once.
Hello, Cetrion.
Oh, hi.
Vig sits as close to the front door as possible. Just sit there and be like, and I will plop right here. And for the first time in a while, instead of Vig talking to the hedges, Vig takes out a little bit of wood and starts whittling.
It's been a while.
You want a pillow to sit on?
Vig is fine.
At
Okay.
least this is... Vig looks down. Is this wood?
Yeah.
Vig at least can sit on wood.
I like that the pillow down there is like a bed for Momo.
Momo hasn't said anything the entire time since
No.
seeing Moldor, by the
No,
way. They haven't spoken.
bro is contemplating things.
His fight or flight was active the entire time, and he didn't know which direction to go, so he just stayed still, like damn near vibrating in place.
Like,
Nice.
want
Had
to
the
freeze.
freeze.
I was afraid for Momo. I can feel his fear from over here, man.
He was gonna attack if anything happened, but I'll let you know now. It's only because he had allies nearby. Otherwise, he'd have been gone.
If bro wasn't contemplating the why the fuck am I fighting this fight with these people I just met, he's feeling it now. He was feeling it some type of way back of fucking playing a fire, but here now he's just like, someone get me
Almost
out of
just
here,
like-
man.
Yeah, holy
Well,
shit,
just
the
be
people
like-
that I involved myself with, my god.
Why is my luck so shit? How do I get involved with all this? I just want to help and want to kill monsters. But that's not a monster. That's like a fucking pseudo god. That's not what I signed up for.
I feel like anyone just
all in his
walking
head.
by Mama, he's just sitting there just wide-eyed
Vig
and
might
heavy
hear it, 'cause
breathing.
he is thinking a lot of
Oh,
this in
that's
his
true.
head.
that's a good point.
Vig is just depressed right now.
My plant friends don't like me anymore.
Vig just turns off that channel real quick for a bit. No.
My plant friends got hurt because of my decisions.
I'm sorry, plant friends.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
I didn't mean it. Looks out the window, very sad. And all the
Yeah.
grass.
It's only raining at Vig's window.
It's not raining
Meanwhile-
anywhere else.
Famous in the distance is like, God, that guy was like scary as shit. But it didn't seem that bad. At least he called that other dude a prick. That was funny.
That part was funny. Well, now that you all are settled in for the night,
And nothing can go wrong.
nothing can go wrong.
Vig
Vig is
going
brooding in
to
a corner.
commit murder. Vig is going to commit murder. So much murder.
Cetron is hanging out, taking
Lord.
snooze. I would say that Cetron, he doesn't, at least to my understanding, he doesn't necessarily internalize emotional pain quite the same that everybody else is feeling, considering this is an individual he just met maybe like a week ago. And having since already previously dealt with Kitus and his madness, yeah, I feel like for Cetron this is just like par for the course, so he's just gonna go conk out, hang out with his little bird friend.
At least I hit him.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you're having a good day. Momo, a little less so. Probably a little struggle to fall asleep and more or less stay asleep. Albatross.
Yeah, what's up, homie?
It is. I can't really say it's any more rough than it is normally for you sleeping wise, but it is.
Oh, yippee.
And now it's the fun part where I get to go in depth about what all of that means.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
So,
Oh, no.
I'll go sequentially of what I have written down here for the moment. So we start actually with Cetrion.
It's like,
I like to imagine Cetrion lays in bed on his back and like holding his maw, just across his chest, just in case. But yes, Cetrion, you fall asleep, fade to black. Not really. You don't. I don't know. Do you normally dream?
I mean, it's kind of inconsistent, but sometimes.
Well, then I guess it doesn't start out any weirder than like it could. So you you wake up seeing yourself in a forest with a heavy layer of mist covering most of your view. The trees are tall and looming over you, and the sounds of the forest begin to slowly come to life. For the first time in a very long time, you finally feel at home. Like you're marching back through a familiar wood, and it's gonna take you to where you remember friends and family and careers that you once lived. And you find it feels like you're going through this forest for an excruciating long period of time before you suddenly start to hear the sounds of large footsteps approaching. And by large, I mean with every step, the ground underneath you is violently shaking. For you, you remain calm. You stop, take cover under a tree, to try to scope out whatever it may be making that kind of a commotion. Until you hear the sounds of a loud, booming female voice. You turn around to see a massive statue of Mastika with large yellow jewels for her eyes. She is made of stone. And for the first time in your life, Cetrion, you feel small. And you're actually, but you don't feel scared. You feel humbled by her presence. You kneel and you bow before her statue, but you feel as though those bedazzled eyes are just illuminating and fixed on you and peering into your soul. After what happened previously, kind of scared by that notion. She makes her way to you before stopping and coming to a complete stop. And she pauses a moment, still as ever. And she speaks, but being a made of stone, her lips do not move. And she says, "My devoted paladin, time for battle begins anew. I am sure that you are aware by now of the evils that beguile your home. That is why I will bestow this gift upon you now. Take this gift and reclaim the glory of this faith. We must not allow such arcane power to run rampant again." As she is speaking to you, the ground is shaking incredibly around you, and some of the trees are even beginning to fall on top of each other, and you start to lose your balance a bit. And before you can catch yourself, you see Mastika's eyes glow bright yellow beams, and they blind you in its entirety. And as you come to, you realize that you're still in bed at the dorms of the school. Everything is okay. And that piece that you were still missing from whatever Moldor had done to you, it's still fucked up. But at the same time, you feel closer, at least, to Mastika, and your oath is ever more increased. To which now, out of character, you have been given this divine resilience. So basically what this is going to do is once per long rest, you can, as a reaction, gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier anytime, or like when you take damage. So if you were to get hit by something, you can reaction cast this divine resilience to take X amount of damage. I don't know what your charisma modifier is.
Good question. I don't remember. Let me look. Click. My charisma modifier is a +6.
Well, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go. So you get 6
no,
HP
it's a
points.
+2.
2?
I was looking at the save.
Ah.
No.
That's still. I'll
Better than
say.
0.
It is better than 0. I may also talk to you privately about that later to maybe increase or add a separate part of a feat to that. That will go for most of you. Some of you maybe workshopped a little bit differently. Minus Momos. Momos is actually the most balanced. Yay! Now we have Albatross time.
Time 2.
No. I'd like to return to the store, please.
Actually, technically, Vig is what I have written next. So
Oh, thank God.
Hello.
do-
What?
Someone else
Vig
take
does
away
not
from me,
dream.
gods. Be away. Go away.
So, Vig, as you're sitting there stewing away, whittling angrily, there's just a pile of wood shavings on the floor in front
Whittling
of you.
sadly. There is no anger left now. There is whittling depressingly.
There's only sadness here. Me and my thoughts, and his thoughts, and their thoughts, and other thoughts.
There's sadness because he hurt his nature, and there's also anger because Moldor in the end did this to him.
While whittling away, you look down and just kind of sat there in your thoughts, and you see a little plant. Some kind of plant life is peeking up through the floorboards.
Oh, hello. If you want to take over the rest of the building, that would be good.
And he's kind of just like, he like waves like a little arm at you, a little stem. And you see him kind of grow ever so slightly as you talk to him. And well, you did tell him to overthrow the entirety of the building, but
So it's always like, yeah, you know, if you just want to, like, Nick does not like being inside, so it's you know, they just don't hurt the others, and they'll be surrounded in nature when they wake up. It's a good thing.
This little sprout, he is very clearly not like reacting to you the way that all the other plants. We're talking about them like they're people. All of the other plants
are people too.
all the other plants are a little more upset with you right now, but this little guy is peeking up through the floorboards, and he is reacting to you positively as you talk to him. So much so that it kind of extends out a branch of its just a little stem, and it slowly starts growing over your foot and extending around you. I initially pictured, because I'd seen it at one point in my life, it was on the spot. I didn't actually write this part, but on the spot, I was like, he's just gonna wrap you in a Groot cocoon. No.
Let's fucking go.
I mean, yes and no. But yeah, I mean, well, for the sake of space, it didn't happen. But for the sake of the magical thing that's happening, it is happening. And you
First things
feel
first, Vig's name is Vig. It is a pleasure to meet you.
you just get like, oh hi.
Yeah, he just had to. He's just like, all right, where are my manners?
Let's just say, like, if it could smile and emote, it's beaming. This little plant is slowly growing into something massive and enveloping you in that happiness, which is almost like it's like catching you off guard after what you just went through.
Yeah.
To which it begins to it does give you a boost of morale here, seeing something so small still be alive in nature and still be reacting to you without pain. To which this is what you receive as a token of the wilderness. The name is the workshop's name, so if you want to change it, please do. I literally thesaurused words that sounded like other words, and I don't like the way it ended. What I got was better than what I was given, but I still don't like it. It is currently typed in, or at least I left it at Wildlife Defense, where you can draw upon the resilience of nature to protect yourself. So once per long rest, you can use your reaction to gain resistance to one type of damage.
Ooh.
Foregoing psychic for 1 minute.
Oh shit! Little mini rage. Let's fucking go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hell yeah!
So it's basically
Nobody
this
else
little
has seen
plant.
this. The first time we entered combat, being just, what the fuck is that?
It starts fucking glowing, and the giant fucking shield of like a oaken shield shows up.
Hell yeah!
But yes, it's basically in this moment your Vig is finding himself basically a reawakening, a little glimmer of hope from this adorable little plant that has given you a chance. Considering all the other plants seem like they didn't really want to give you a second chance. No, the existential dread came back. And now we get to go on to everyone's favorite albatross. Are you ready?
I don't know about everyone's favorite.
You're someone's favorite.
Big likes you.
Yeah, but about your favorite, there's a difference.
All I'm saying is there's an audience that are going to enjoy this one.
Nobody in the party is Vig's favorite because his enclave is the nearest and dearest to his heart. Everybody's a close second, though.
So yeah, albatross, are you ready?
Will Albatross know that? Absolutely not. But
So we pan over to Albatross's room where they can be seen aggressively tossing and turning and muttering to themselves in a panic. So, Albatross, you are having an incredibly muddled dream. You are left in a desolate plain of gray, one that feels similar to the one that you saw in a dream once before. Except, this time, there are no hounds, there's no trees, there's no scary mountainscapes that are looking like they want to eat you. There's nothing. It's just a desolate, sandy void. Just swirling gray sand. And there's nothing that you can see. The sand whipping around you makes you raise your hand for a moment to try to shield your eyes, but there's nothing to focus on. And just before you think you're beginning to see something on the horizon, everything blackens, and you find yourself staring into a pool of water. The smallest ripple extends from the edge of the blackened abyss, and it makes its way to you. And as the ripple meets the edge around your ankles, you see a flash of the Raven Queen over your shoulder. You try and turn quick to face her, but there's no one there. You just find yourself staring into the dark nothingness of the void once more. The faint beating in your chest begins in your ears, and just as you acknowledge just how unusual that is, you hear, "Wow, just when you had us all convinced you never had a heart." Your head whips around once more at the immediate acknowledgement of that voice, and you see Splash standing there with a knife. "Hey guys, it's been a while." She flips the knife. She flips the knife into her other hand as she begins to circle you slowly. "You know, Howler's been asking about you. And sometimes he just can't help but to go on and on and on, blah, 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 blah. It's sickening. But I won't bore you with the details. Just know this." She leans in close with the knife pointed down at your beak. "I'm not letting you get away this time." You focus on the blade before looking back at the face in front of you, and suddenly the image of Splash shifts ever so slightly. shimmering back and forth and becoming their facial features becoming older and changing. The feathers molted a little bit. A scar grows over their eye and a crack stretches over the corner of their beak, and they begin to look weathered and matured. In the image of Howler seethes being so close to your face as he sneers and dissipates like smoke. And your eyes go wide and you come to. And you sit up aggressively in bed, feeling like there's multiple sets of eyes on you right now. You frantically look around the room. There's no one there. You're still here. You're still in the same bed that you went to sleep in. You're still in the dorm of the university you got trapped in. But that feeling of somebody staring at you, it is ever present and it is multiple sets of eyes. How you feeling, bud?
Like, Albatross is playing to. Hi, this corner looks really, actually just more comfortable than that bed. It's
Oh,
Valid.
And you're just going over to Vig. Vig is just covered in fucking like. Oh hey.
You just see his little bug head pop out of one of the little the little cocoon that he's the little plant is built.
Are you all right?
Yep, I'm Are you good? What is going on there?
Vig made a new friend.
Okay, yeah, I see that. That's good, I think.
but
For you.
waking up in the middle of the night and going over to Vig's corner does not exude everything is okay.
Oh, I usually wake up in the middle of the night quite often. Just usually we're together. So
Vig is literally the only one that is awake right now. If you need to talk, this is the opportunity. You wanted Vig inside. If something is concerning, you can always talk to Vig.
I just feel like I feel like I'm being watched, and I'm not comfortable with that.
And who's watching you? If you don't mind Vig asking. As
I-
Vig continues to talk from in his little wooden cocoon.
I don't know how I feel about this. this is this is pushing past the brink of normality for me.
Speak right now. Just the image in my head, just fucking all the seriousness gone instantaneously. But yeah, Vig will just go again. If you need to talk, now would be the time. Who is watching you? Is it your god? Is it?
Oh, please, that one.
Vig is concerned with the flippantness that you treat your own god.
The only reason I agreed to her agreement on what we did was for Braxis and Venata, and they're not here. I've tried.
Yeah, that's a kick in the nuts right there, isn't it? Fucking it sure is.
I did what I did to try to protect people because I was trying to pretend that caring again was going to be a great option.
Fucking. Just to get rid of their lycanthropy, and then one of them just goes off and fucking dies.
Okay, so if it's not your god,
I think it's everything. Be it paranoia, whatever it is, everything feels like it has its eyes on me, and I
Well, then probably try not to go off on your own then, yes?
I feel like that's the safest thing I can do for myself.
You have a higher risk of being murdered if you go by yourself, yes?
I have a higher
With the
risk.
rest of us, when the rest of us are near you, we can help protect each other.
I don't want to be the reason someone dies again. And I
So far, at least in this group, you have not been the reason at all.
but I have. Not for this group per se, but I have. And I don't
Well, this is
want
different
that
then.
again.
This is different then. Plus, not to mention, we still have Vecna and Muldur to kill, so... Vic feels
Let's
like
start
whatever
small.
is... What?
So let's start small there, bud.
Alright, you're right. Vecna first, then Muldur.
No.
Vig just goes like, in comparison to those things, Vig wonders what is so terrifying that you feel like being alone is somehow a better scenario?
If I'm alone, it's easier to move away.
So
honestly,
you'd rather run from the rest of us? We have an association with you now, yes? If you do have eyes watching you, then Vig would probably not be surprised if we have targets on our back as well. So staying together seems like a smarter move. Vig feels like if there was damage to be done, it has either already happened or it won't happen.
they're less likely to want anything from you if you literally don't know where I am.
But it is non-zero now, yes? Do you want to take that risk?
Well, if we get back to Kitus, usually that they can't find me.
Well, that's good.
Have
The
a
goal
shit
is to go to Kitus, and we have a satyr to kill. Vig fears that... Vig does not want to think about it, but Vig thinks that Kitus is lost. But the Vig is firmly convinced that us staying together is going to be, in the long run, the safest option. Anything we decide to fight against is going to be at least slightly easier when we are grouped up. Not in a physical way, but in together we are allies. Vig does not encourage grouping up together in close proximity.
Yeah, no, that's not usually a good idea.
So, Vig understands that you are trying to keep the rest of us safe, but Vig sounds like a broken record at this point, but you care about us as much, or at least what Vig thinks. You don't want us to die, Vig does not want you to die. And if you die, Vig will end up hunting down whoever killed you and kill them. So, in the end, Vig is involved whether you like it or not. And if you're dead, well, you won't have the capacity to tell Vig no anyways. So, if you care, you'll stick by.
Watch my strength of the grave come back and bite. No.
Oh, good, you're back. Come on, let's go.
So, Vig thinks it is an issue and it is a problem we will deal with. But going off on your own and possibly not coming back is not the future Vig wants to see.
I mean, once we take care of Moldor, isn't that just going to be the future?
Would that you leave and never come back?
Well, I think we'd all leave.
Mm,
You wouldn't want to be.
no.
I mean,
Vig has other things to take care of as well, and we'll have an order of priorities. It seems that while Vig's enclave is definitely in danger, dealing with whatever ails you might give Vig also answers, especially in the nature in which you behave. Vig has a feeling that curses might be a part of it.
mm, no. Honestly, what it is a lot less. The God thing came after all.
So it's more stabby then.
It could. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it.
Well, regardless, a grouping of individuals that are more prone to stabby probably have at least a few wizards up their sleeve, correct? So, Vig wouldn't be surprised if they had other things a little bit more in tune with a messed up version of nature as well. Hey, Vig is willing to try every avenue he can to save his own enclave, and by extension, Vig will make sure that you can at least partially live in peace. Unfortunately for you, Vig cares, and you aren't going to get rid of him that easily. Even if you do shake him by sneaking away, just know that Vig will get more destructive the longer you are gone.
Okay.
Moldor is only one step. Moldor needs to die, but Kitus will not be saved until the other issues are dealt with as well, Vig feels. So, Vig thinks that our group will be together for a longer time than you might be thinking.
If you say so, bud. Whatever makes you cocoon better at night.
This is a new thing. There was a plant. He came up from the ground. It is the only happy plant in a sea of depression right now. And it is helping me, so.
Right. Okay.
Vig is quite pleased. Vig is happy that nature hasn't fully rejected him. But it is sad to have an entire section of forest mad at Vig. Even though they say that it is not Vig's fault, Vig feels at fault. Vig needs to get better at controlling his own emotions when facing that creature.
Well,
Not bad,
and
just
just in general, I think.
But
Kind of went off with the Leonins too, and
yes,
I think you just need an overall control of that.
Vig will figure out to what degree is needed. But one thing I think we can both agree on, though, is Moldor has to die. He has to die. We can't just leave him. He has to die. In fact, honestly, that might be too good for him.
Yeah, John Lennon.
So.
Is he okay?
Murder. War. Yay, war. Yeah, Vig will just go, so, Vig needs to figure out the way. Now that we know that Moldor can bleed, Vig needs to figure out a way to make sure that, after Moldor is killed, Vig needs to figure out a way to make sure that he suffers and does not return to nature. Something that corrupt is bad. It's bad food. Bad food for nature. So, you can't let him go into the ground. He has to be something. Probably burned, honestly. Burned repeatedly over and over again.
Isn't your new thing fire?
Correct.
Mm.
It's a think of it as a cleansing to let new life in. And so if we can turn him into an ash no, the Vig will. I think that will be the one time that Vig will burn something strictly for the purpose of burning it, over and over again, repeatedly until Vig is tired, and then Vig will rest and then wake up and burn him over and over again. Muldur deserves no mercy, and that is a fact. And he deserves no rest, and that is also a fact.
All right. I'm gonna try and pretend to sleep again.
All right, if you want, you can stick to the cocoon.
I'll stay in this corner adjacent to your cocoon. That's literally the epitome of death. Please don't put me next to your life.
Vig, just as he's thinking about burning Muldur over and over again.
Fantastic. Yay. Momo, we'll go over yours next session.
I'm safe.
Similar to albatrosses, whatever it may be.
Paranoia.
Freaking.
A little bit of everything, really just the way you want to put it.
Even more paranoia than previously you've stated.
So it'll be come morning time that you find a knock at the door from Professor Serafina, waiting to take you all to the headmistress's office.
Albatross fucking jumps.
Vig's wooden cocoon has gone away long ago. He just gets up. Fucking. Has the headmistress decided they finally wanted to talk?
Yes.
Are we actually going to be able to leave, or will this be a pointless conversation?
That depends on what the headmistress and the archmage have managed to come up with in the time that we found out our one small miscalculation. But yeah, hopefully you guys are able to leave.
Miscalculation.
What? Huh? What? Follow me, please. I'm going to scoop you all up.
I'll be definitely jumped when she knocked and had dagger out for a slight second, but then put it in.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday.
Kicking in extra good now.
I'm over here.
Feeling a lot better today.
The headmistress is going to meet you guys here at this location. Words are fucking hard. Holy. Serafina is going to be gesturing you over, or leading you all over to the store over here. And as the headmistress is catching up with you here,
Unhand me.
of being touched by the giant hand in the sky.
I don't like it.
Being,
like a coon.
I'm being manhandled. You guys enter in and you see a delightful old man that. Let me just
Had
go
his
ahead.
neck snapped last night.
Is it the one that I talked shit to last night?
There's two people here.
Oh.
So let me go ahead and give you these individuals. Well, one of them, yes, you do know. It is their great archmage.
Great.
Great. That's just how you feel talking to him. Great.
No, more like great. Archmage. Man can't even fucking maintain a barrier.
I have a bird.
A bird. little baby bird.
Oh, artificial bird, but bird. Unless we count Albie. Albie's here too.
Oh,
By definition, albatross is a baby bird.
not
Little bit of
a
verb.
Because
That
they're
baby
small.
You're small. Probably most of the people here are babies compared to like Pravika's like, look at you.
In
Yeah.
comparison
you
to the
guys.
rest of their family, they're tiny.
Oh no.
I don't know. The forest did weird things to Cetrion, apparently.
Cetrion has been artificially aged.
Cetrion hasn't aged.
Yeah. Remember the good old times, Cetrion? No. I don't.
Actually,
You mean the
That
thing
was
that just
literally-
happened
those were old. That was
yesterday?
yesterday.
I only left like a week ago.
yes. So
Like
if
84
you
years.
follow Seraphina inside, you will see the mess that has been created, or that has been insightfully thought out and has worked upon. The Archmage will greet you all, seeing you all come in, want to shake your hands and formally introduce himself. He is Archmage Thaddeus Astralwind. You guys, his name is Thaddeus, yes.
No,
Sorry.
you're the. Yeah, you got thrown against the door
You seem to be doing better.
when I
That's good.
carried you out.
Yes, and I appreciate everything that you have all sacrificed in the name of the school. It's a debt that we can only truly repay you in by simply trying to help you get home. But unfortunately, there's nothing else that I possibly give, or really to
He
offer.
just wants to go back to Kitus.
And I
That's all he
100% understand. That's why I've been spending
actually-
an immense amount of tireless time. I would have come to greet you sooner than our previous infraction yesterday. But I've been trying to figure this out for your safety, for our safety, for everyone's safety. Of course, you understand. This is one of my associates. He's got a weird name. That's actually how you pronounce it. No, he is.
Oh my god,
a-
somebody I can finally talk to in Thrycreen.
He is a dwarven man. Master Alaric Emberforge. He works in the foundry classroom, actually connected to this building, in the next room over. He is the one who constructed what he's holding appears to be some kind of like a mechanical cube. And you're not really sure how the fuck that is supposed to get you home, but he is eagerly like holding it, like waiting for a moment to speak. After the Archmage has finished his spiel, the Archmage will introduce you that this is Master Alaric Emberforge, and he has been working tirelessly. I constructed a teleportation circle as you would require. However, without knowing the exact coordinates that you would need to be sent to, it's very difficult to navigate the time and space between.
Should Vig be an eagle before we get teleported, just in case we are teleported 300 feet into the air?
No, that doesn't appear to be the issue. The issue is that because I don't know anything about this place that you want to be teleported to, I can't exactly get you there.
Vig is thinking in
However-
his head, oh god, Kitus is fucked. We're gonna get teleported to a different plane of existence again.
That is why I was talking to Master Alaric over here, who deals in constructing magical items that can be adjusted to your necessary requirements for any condition. And he has been working on this mechanical device, the gesturing to the little cube that he's been fidgeting with. I say little, it's easily like a 2 foot by 2 foot cube. It's not small. And there's gears and whatnot mounted all over this thing, valves and releases. You're not really sure what the fuck it is.
The cube is
Mechanically,
big
it,
as Momo.
yeah.
Oh god. Get in the cube.
It's almost as big as Homeboy holding it, I'll be honest. He's a dwarf. It's like, it's half his size. And he's going over it and pinching small buttons and pulling levers that don't really make a whole lot of sense from a spectator view. And the Archmage goes on to explain that this device should be able to get you all back. And the way that it is going to work, since you all have been to this location and none of us have, is it's gonna need something from each of you to transport you. Almost like a validation key.
You're
The
there,
head-
buddy. You get to go home with me now.
The headmistress is like very tentative about what it is that she wants to say. For lack of better words, she's just not trying to yank your chain around. She does acknowledge that, Cetrion, you have the artificial lovebird, and she, in her own mind, like, I think it's more Seraphina, is just like, I'm glad one of those little guys got a home. But the headmistress is like all serious, like, in case you aren't aware of what he's saying, you all are going to need to sacrifice something. There seems to be no other shortcoming than that. That's the only, and then the dwarven man will say it's the only way that it can transmit you yourself. It can recognize you as a person, and then it will also transmit where you've been and what you've seen and your memories, and with the help of our staff of memories artifact that we have in the library, it should be able to transmit you there, no problem, to anywhere. If what you say is true about this little place, then there's no way that it can possibly screw up. There's like little bits of smoke coming out of the side of the cube.
Vig is extremely concerned about trusting this thing, but Vig's concern is there is an individual amongst us who has probably not been to Kitus before. Is that going to be a problem?
I don't think so. Should you put all your things and into the box and
I suppose that is the more pressing issue. What are we sacrificing? You seem awfully cagey about what we have to sacrifice.
That's kind of the fun part. So the cube itself, it kind of it chooses. But when you put the things at the cube and into the box, and the box is very happy about it. Yes. Then you stand behind where the Archmage Thaddeus is standing, and to his teleportation circle, and you go.
So the
It's as easy as that.
chooses?
Is this the cube choose, or do we just have to take guesses?
The cube chooses.
Oh.
What you donate into it based off of what it wants, that is up to you. Only you can say. It does not know what you have on your person, of course.
Oh, goodness.
I think this is our only choice.
Yep, if this is the only thing that's stopping us, Vig almost lost part of his soul yesterday, so...
Seraphina has
Can't
the
lose anymore,
stupidest, biggest grin on her face, by the way, because this is all very exciting for her. The Archmage is concerned. The headmistress is just pissed about everything that's been going on. And Seraphina's just like, wow, science is cool.
Yeah. Oh, good on her. But Vig will look over to the headmistress and go, right, so those problems? Yes, you are definitely not going to be unaffected.
Big.
Yeah, I stabbed him, but he's still alive.
Mm,
I shot him and he's still alive.
Guys.
It doesn't matter at
Not
this
the
point.
time.
Anyways, what Vig looks at the box. What is
Be
it you
paranoid.
need?
The box begins shaking around a little bit.
Oh my god. Is it going
And-
to explode?
A
Is it
little
going to explode?
violently. Like after Alark sets it down on the table, it begins shaking quite a bit.
Vig is
before
thinking about
he-
using the wooden cocoon already.
He turns the a couple of knobs on the side and presses a button on the top of the face of the cube, and
Bye, Momo.
in a diagonal, the box opens, and you look inside, and you don't see anything. It's just a void, which is kind of alarming because it's not supposed to be that big.
Does Vig stick his hand in? Vig has 4 of them, so...
I think that was my dream last night. I think maybe it was a foreshadow.
God, what the fuck?
What?
Why are we rolling dice? What's going on here?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So anyways, you look into the box and
just in
look,
case God knows I'm gonna fucking need it, let me just go ahead and do that long rest real quick.
please,
Oh, yeah, we all
anyone who
forgot to hit
hasn't
that
done
button.
their long rest, yes, please do so.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it shouldn't be important to update my spells right now. My spells are updated, but it'll need to be imported at some point. But right now the immediacy is scary void box.
God, why get bugged at this one of all things? You
Oh,
look into the
no.
box and you see again. It's just it's completely pitch black inside this box. You can't see the bottom of the box, which is very concerning. But a little mist of green manifests, almost like a bubble. It's gonna sound stupid because it just made me realize that it's very much like Magic 8-balling you right now.
Oh my god.
And then the little green mist is the text, "Your appearance. You must
What?
sacrifice something physical for yourself." This can
Great.
be a part of you. This can be something visual about you. Whether
Oh,
that be
in
your
that
entire
case,
being changed.
Vig has an
Put some in your
active
hair.
curse. No, Vig has an active curse that has been on him for a very long time, making him blue. You want the blue? Vig will give you the blue. Vig will give you the curse of the blue.
I don't think it works by exchanging curses.
Right, all right, fine.
There
Fine.
we go. You're just a you're fucking blue punch.
Vibrantly blue.
Vibrantly blue.
Fucking, if it needs something physical, Vig would rather not give away one of his sensory organs. So,
My
of
God.
all the people to have to sacrifice something physical, Vig is probably the one best suited for it, honestly.
No,
Rip feathers off.
no. The other ones could lose some feathers or some fur. You don't have.
I got
He's
4
got
arms.
extra arms.
I got
He's
extra
fine.
arms.
Oh my
You only
god.
need 2 arms to cast. Come
Everyone
on.
watch this man.
Extra. They're the perfect amount of arms for you.
Well, oh
It's
well.
not like he doesn't need tree climbing anymore. It's fine.
If Vig wants to tree climb, he'll just wild shape.
What if you're missing a
Um,
limb?
I have extra limbs, so it wouldn't really matter.
You just keep turning into a snake.
Momo hates all of it.
He's
Return
just
to Sneak.
permanent sneak.
Well, I mean, gosh, I can't think of anything else. Like,
Technically, you
Does
could
your
still be
clothing
any
count as your
bipedal.
appearance?
what's
Sure.
up?
Does your appearance? Does
Your
your
clothing? No, it has to be
Oh.
you physically.
Me, body,
Body.
person. I
If
don't want to give away
bugs
my
shed-
ability to
Ugh,
don't
y'all
wanna
don't
give
want to
him-
see
I-
him permanently
the next
in
ghost.
shed.
I don't want to give it my ability to change colors. So, I'm gonna just fucking. All right. Well, if that's what it is needed. Vig looks at all 4 of his arms. Which one is the most fucked up?
Oh my Vig,
What a way to put it.
What? What do you want? What is Vig to do?
oh,
If you don't know, Vig has only one idea.
can you give them your sense of taste? Is that a thing?
Vig likes tasting things.
You're gonna let yourself in exchange for taste.
You see
Vig
my
likes
lower left
tasting
arm here?
things.
This is my least
Yeah.
favorite.
It's my least favorite arm. Well, Vig doesn't have to give it his entire arm.
No, you
Vig
don't.
just
This is
molt?
what you're snapping off.
Vig
Like
sticks
up
his
to his
left
floor.
hand in.
Vig becomes reptile and grows it back.
Vig should
sticks
just
his-
molt. Bugs
Vig-
molt when they grow.
Vig sticks his left hand in.
I think Vig is done growing.
his left tiny arm. His left tiny hand.
His left tiny.
Not your good
Okay.
hand.
That's my strong hand.
No, that's my weak hand. Vig already barely uses the secondary arms that the Thrycreen have.
Take my strong hand.
If anything, all they do is hold the walking staff that he
Yeah,
has.
they can. Vig primarily holds it in his primary arms.
He doesn't even let them have the honor of doing that.
He just gives the scimitar to the tiny arms when he needs to. But he only needs one hand to swing a scimitar.
He gives it to the tiny arms and goes, "Go, do a crime."
Yeah, no, he just sticks his left, which is his weakest, his left hand, his left tiny hand.
Hey,
The good news is it's relatively painless. But
Yeah,
you-
because all the nerves were taken instantly.
so you just like pull back your arm though from the cube, and it's a nub.
All right,
yeah.
who's next?
I can't fix that one, but I guess I'll see what I gotta do next.
The Archmage and the Headmistress are completely like straight jawed. They're like, just get the shit done. Like, you guys, for your sake, for my sake, get the fuck
Vig
out
is
of here.
exasperated at this point. Everybody's like,
Meanwhile-
"Don't do it, Vig! Don't do it! What the fuck do you want me to do?" Like,
Meanwhile, there's just Seraphina,
There's a
like,
reason why
absolutely
God went
gobsmacked.
God of all the people, not the bug dad.
Sense of smell, like there's.
Why?
There's
Okay, look. I have 4 arms. I have 1 sense of smell.
I guess it's my turn.
After the box
If you
has
want it to
taken
be your
Vig's
turn.
hand, its sphincters closed before reopening yet again, or
Swear to God, if it goes red because it didn't accept my hand, I'm gonna fucking burn this building to the ground.
Alaric presses the buttons again and realigns the cogs for it to open once more. And
Hey, look at
Cetron,
that.
you peer in.
Both campaigns, somebody lost an arm.
And I lost a hand.
Fine.
I have a nub.
Hand.
I have a nub now.
You see, we can't make the arm jokes or hand jokes because he has 3 other arms. So.
Yeah. Haha, fuck you guys. I may have lost an arm, but I still have 1 more than everybody else here.
Well, we could still offer him a hand because he still is down 1.
Well, Vig needs a hand anyways. He's fucking a cripple.
Mage hand.
Mage hand. Permanent mage hand. Let's go.
Cetron, you look in. And what it gives you is time.
Oh, no. Fellow old person.
I don't have time.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you how much you have to sacrifice.
Try a couple minutes first. Don't just don't go fucking balls to the wall and give it years.
How much time?
However much you want to give it.
It's not specified, but it definitely looks like it's gonna want at least a year upwards to.
How many
I'm
years?
dying.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking piece of rice went down the wrong tube.
My God.
I'm dying. Oh God.
And it's like how Cetrion is just fucking.
Yes, I'll just give it a year and send it.
Yeah, it says like 5 to 15 years, but it doesn't let
Jesus.
you. It doesn't let you choose anything outside that range.
Oh. Oh
So
my
like
God.
that's what I meant by it doesn't specify.
It's like that's between 5 to 15 what days, years, months, maybe.
I
maybe
will
20.
say that the prerogative to choose more years will actually benefit you.
So what you're saying is V giving his weak left hand has killed Vig.
Vig's just kind of fucked. He's just down
Vig is
an arm
always
now.
fucked.
He's just down a
Vig
hand
is
now.
literally Vig is
Hey,
literally
look, listen,
nothing
alright.
has gone right for this guy.
If you had got aging okay in the 5 to 15 year
Vig
range,
would have
brother,
died.
Vig would have literally turned to dust on the spot. Okay, so
How
So
old
what
do
you're saying
Minotaurs
is,
live to be?
get out of my way. Let me try again.
No.
that's a good question.
Does anyone even know how
Man.
old Minotaurs can live to be?
That's your people.
Live
Let's
up
see.
to 150 years.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
time.
people
Oh,
say
fuck
like
it, we'll give him 15 years.
150 to 200 years.
Give it
Cetrion's
15,
still
you're good.
young. He'll just give him 15 years.
15 years, you don't want to go past there?
I mean,
Give it a little more. Give it 20.
Easy
You're good.
there, God.
Are you sure about that?
I'm saying, there is good cause to go
We're gonna give
past the
25.
limit. 25 years.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'll still be a ripe spring chicken.
As you turn into Vig.
I'm very far from where Vig is.
I was gonna,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, not quite, but
You gotta remember, Cetrion has
Hmm.
technically been in the woods for like years at this point, but like the forest didn't let him age.
I feel like Cetrion's probably about as old as Vig is physically, but mentally, I mean, he's still seen some shit, so there's also that to be said as well. But that's also because the forest is fucky wucky. And it always has been. Cetrion, you reach in your hand into the box to sacrifice your 25 years of life. And in doing so,
You lose a hand as well.
you pull back a nub. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Turns out that's just the default. That's the stock price. Everybody has to lose a hand.
There's just an automatic laser
Vig
trigger in
somehow-
there every
Vig
time it
somehow
senses one.
actually managed to get away with paying nothing because everybody has to pay a hand. I'm sorry. Continue.
Cetrion, you mentally experience and physically age 25 years. Now, the fortunate thing for you is physically, not much is going to happen to you. Mentally, it feels like a whole other world has evolved around your brain. To which now, you get 2 stat points to your wisdom.
Hey, wait a minute.
I don't know how to add that.
You can manual override it, but I can do it for you if it's far too complicated. It's not a problem.
Yeah, if I try to do that, I'm gonna break it.
That is
Fucking
absolutely
riot if everybody else somehow gets some weird benefit. I'm like, I'm just down a hand. Oh.
You're a little less handy.
Yeah, I'm a little less handy. All right, where's that time one so V can turn into dust now? V, you
that's
get
it.
2 points into your wisdom stat, but you're also dead.
Next.
I just added that to the wrong thing.
Imagine if it didn't like transmit audio-wise what he has to pay, and V got time, and everybody just watches it go, fuck it, and he just turns into dust. And they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
I once knew a Thrycreen. I know a Thrycreen. I once knew a
I
Thrycreen.
watched him turn into dust.
Just like that, he was gone.
Just
Who's
like that,
next?
poof,
Into there to
Lola's
stick
gone.
their hand into the
I guess
don't feel
I,
box of truth.
I really hope I don't have to lose it. Hello. Okay, yeah, we're good. My thing did a little ba-doop.
Oh. Okay, this one feels like a personal attack to Blue Jay, so I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Being personally
It's
attacked, guys.
randomized, okay? There's 16
It's
different
random.
options.
It's randomized, but only God can see the dice.
There are 16 possible outcomes, and it just so happens that the little green mist is gonna pop up with the white text that says, "Your life." And maximum hit points.
Yes.
Join the squishy crew, bitch.
Please roll a d12.
Oh boy.
Could be worse.
Please be a one.
Go
Please
extra
be a
like
one.
Cetrion did. Throw in 2d12.
No. Nope.
No.
I'm not
Double it,
gonna-
give it to the next person.
Double it, give it to the next person. I'll say gives you a plus a 1 on your constitution.
Oh my god.
You're fucking joking.
Holy shit.
You're
The one time you
fucking
don't want to roll
joking.
high.
Join the squishy crew, bitch.
So remember
You're
how you were saying you
fucking
were
right.
tankier? You were actually pretty tanky as a bird.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know
they
about
still
that anymore.
outrank everybody here except for Cetrion.
How much health does that put Albie at?
Oops.
It's
Ignore that.
72, so still not
Oh my
terrible. As
V has more HP than you do!
Oh my god. Yeah, but you also have to remember Albatross is mostly a tank because their armor class is like 19.
Yeah, even still, it's hilarious. V has more HP now. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh my lord.
I only have
Be
63
Berlioz,
HP.
who has 55. So,
Oh my god.
Okay. Seamus is the same though.
no,
Yeah,
you
I-
still
guys-
have one more than me.
I have one
The
more,
fact
that's
that
right.
you guys are in the 50s though, and you guys are like level 10, that scares me a little bit.
It's good. I'm having a good time.
Well, we're missing 10 HP because we haven't got our problem sorted yet.
I don't know that 60 is really that much better though.
Momo's at 63, so
You guys are a whole
and they're
level
a fucking Ranger
behind them
Rogue.
right now.
No, we're at the same
Yeah.
level right now.
Are we all at the same level?
No, I'm
Yeah.
level
Are we all
9.
level 9?
I thought
Both
oh, I
crews
think-
are at level 9?
Yeah, we're at level 9.
Well,
I know you were
mean,
talking
everyone-
about making us 10, but...
I mean, everyone's getting a level up after this escapade is over, so I mean, you know, there is that.
Yeah,
we
spoilers.
perfectly tied. Cool.
Can you
I
help me
mean,
with
I didn't
the,
say you guys are getting it at the end of this session, but
No.
but depends on how
Hello.
things go back then, huh?
Okay.
Can you fix my HP?
Yes.
Do they get a cool little bonus since they technically gave a bunch of HP?
Oh man, that's a lot of
Because they
fucking
didn't get to
HP.
choose the HP. It wasn't like Cetrion's thing. I did say that if they doubled the dice, though, they could get a +1 in Constitution.
I mean, maybe it's a good thing they
fucking
didn't,
matter,
though, 'cause I would have been known
No,
their luck
no,
at full 24.
I would not have recommended that for them.
Because goddamn, that 12 is crazy.
I'm gonna kill myself, guys.
The dice will do
Motherfucker,
it for
you're
you,
not.
apparently.
Not before the dice get you first.
Hey, does greater restoration fix this?
No.
Me.
Oh fuck.
Well, it just gives you more incentive to keep up with your a mile away poking at things.
Okay. Who is next to sacrifice to the box of doom? I mean teleportation.
It's just fucking Momo and Tiptoe left.
All right, Momo's stepping up to the box.
It's such an ominous roll now.
It is. Every time I've rolled so far, by the way, they've been like the most like pitiful little rolls too, so soft and delicate. And I'm like, what's happening is nowhere near soft or delicate.
Give it to me straight, boss. How bad is it?
The green fog appears, and in white letters you see your experience points.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, please roll a d4. Oh no.
What is it?
Please roll a d4.
No, I mean, like, what did you say? I didn't hear it.
Your experience.
No!
I hope you lose that passive perception, bitch.
Damn!
Hey, do I get anything cool if I throw in a double?
Your experience is including
Really?
but not limited to possibly even your levels, depending on how much you lose. So I'm gonna have you roll a d100 straight luck.
Okay.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
There's no way.
Holy fuck.
So I like my 12.
What level are you at, Momo?
Oh no.
Same level as everybody else. I'm a 9.
Level 9.
About that.
Uh, you
Holy
just lost
shit.
3 levels.
Hold on. I lost 3 levels?
Brother, you rolled a 3 out of a 100 in a luck check.
Holy fuck.
Fire was better. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's
Okay.
actually useless now.
That was a luck check. That was not a experience check, point check.
This is why I wanted to roll the double D4s. Damn it. Alright. Well then go ahead and nerf me whatever the fuck it is, boss.
Holy shit.
Hey, can I just go all in and sacrifice it all then?
Just fucking die.
I mean, that won't really help you.
I'm 3 levels down in a campaign against gods, sir.
He's level
Alright, you'll be
5
fine.
now.
I'm a level 5. Sorry, no, level 6. We're level 9. I lost 3 levels.
Oh, you're right.
Cameo trying to nerf him.
Sorry, I was nerfing you more. Oh,
I was nerfing you more. Sorry, my inner god from my other campaign came out. Sorry. Or I'm quite literally shoving you down. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get the fuck out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll let you roll a d6. And whatever you get will be subtracted from whatever skill point you choose.
Oh shit. And in the end, that's probably going to be better than fucking losing 3 levels.
Yeah, losing 3 levels.
Would kill Momo. Like, no joke. I would literally die in combat repeatedly. Of course.
Oh my god!
Can we just kill Momo, please?
Oh my god. God.
Can we?
This thing is
This really
out to get
is
us.
choose your own adventure, isn't it, huh?
Holy shit! You don't need charisma, right?
The curse is for the weak.
We talking a stat or a skill here?
One of your stats. You can choose whatever
Okay.
stat it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only 6 points.
That's only gonna
Wow,
put you at
12 health. 12 health is looking like fucking nothing right now. Crazy.
It's not.
I'm shifting uncomfortably with losing one of my 4 hands.
This is some
Cassandra
bullshit.
got the best deal out of all of us.
Veteran got like a +2 wisdom.
Yeah,
He's
but that
not
doesn't
even
mean
middle-aged.
Centurion
gained
doesn't know
points.
mentally how old he is now, though. You have to remember that. After going through the forest for an uncomfortable amount of years, for a couple of decades, shifting through there, as well as now
God.
whatever fucking mindfuck he just went on vacation, if you can call it that, exploration. Mentally, this man could be 100 years old.
Brother.
Physically,
So much.
he's still fucking bolt daddy, but mentally, he might mentally be older than Vig at this point.
Patreon has seen shit.
He saw shit he didn't even go through.
Okay.
Physically, he is young. Mentally, he has lived
know
a
what?
life of 1,000 men.
Now,
Fucking
fuck
evil
this.
cube. It was an evil cube.
We'll make him my con, because fuck you.
No!
I'm
My
dying.
God! I'm on no!
You
Fuck
didn't
you,
even
I'm
get your
dying.
cool thing yet.
Cool. I'll die.
No! Choose like a charisma or something. Charisma's useless in this party.
We just tell everybody
Yeah,
fuck
okay.
you, and we all brood away in a corner.
Yeah, like we don't all have charismatic characters at all.
I've still got my charisma.
All right,
Charisma's
buddy.
a dumpster.
That's how
Okay,
you
you're
got a cute
paladin.
little bird.
Ranger rogues don't need charisma. Sacrifice it.
I mean, that is a point.
No! All the stats to pick. Could have picked 80 of them. Picked literally the most damaging stat.
I suppose I'll have to be a good rogue then, won't I?
Why would
I
you
guess
do
so.
this? You never use charisma.
Wolf
How
kills
fuck
himself in every camp. The one
Yeah, what
time
the
he
fuck,
didn't
man?
try to kill himself in a campaign that I can remember, he still ended up dying at the end of it. Crazy enough. And unfortunately,
Alright.
with that death, he's just doubled down on the trying to kill himself every fucking campaign.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
I don't need con. I'll never be hit.
Oh my god, you're gonna die so fucking hard.
I just want you to
You have the
know
H-
that he has the
level
amount of
4
HP right now
basically.
that yeah, you would have had more HP if you took the de-leveling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with the amount of health you have right now, you would have been mutilated in one attack by one of the fire giants.
Oh, absolutely. I remember how hard those hit.
They hit
Christ,
on
my guy.
average 36 HP. You would have just got smished.
A crit would have literally dead.
Yes, you would have been instant dead because it would have been twice your health. Yes. So,
I'll be fine.
how are we feeling?
Oh. I'm feeling fine. I'm doing great,
I-
honestly, compared to everybody else.
This gets this the Kitus is what I
I'm awesome.
Yeah, I am doing A-okay.
Momo will be fine. That heightened perception will help me, right?
Your specific perk that you are getting, yes, is I would say is, in my opinion, while making
My
all of
guy.
the cool things, I think it's coolest.
My God, you have 36 HP now?
Yeah, he literally can just get punted.
My dude.
The fire giants could have like accidentally scratched their ass and farted, and he probably would have died.
My con was a 12 before.
My guy.
So as I was saying, he doubled down on trying to kill himself every campaign since that one time he died accidentally.
Charisma, what have you done?
I could have done it.
Seamus isn't dying because
Honestly,
the
if you
twin
wanted to
won't
kill
let him.
yourself, you should have doubled down and done fucking strength, bring it down to 2 strength.
Anything that saps strength kills me instantly. Fuck, you're right.
Oh my lord.
My character who can't even lift their weapons to fight. I'm sorry, that's how many pounds? 3? Nah, you can't do that, bud.
Can't do it. Does it weigh more than me? Yeah, I can't fucking do it.
Poor little shaky little arms. Sticking out.
Like a little noodle.
Bro,
arms.
my armor would have it so I couldn't move if I did that. My leather armor. Never mind a weapon. I'd just be over encumbered by my backpack.
It's just on the ground, and you're like, "Where's Mama?" He's just stuck like
My
a turtle on his back.
And my water skin would make me unable to move.
Dear God.
What's Tiptoes fucking?
Oh boy, here we go. Let's roll tiptoes real fast.
That should be the easiest thing to fucking
Yeah,
I
what should be
seriously
the most
hope-
harmless thing? You're fucking right. They got luck. Sacrificing a future luck or destiny to alter probably something that would be really beneficial to all of you.
Oh,
So truthfully, they stick their hand in and pull it back out and it seals. But they don't, to them, they're like, what the fuck happened? Nothing happened. I'm good. Yay! We're going on an adventure! Teleportation!
that one scares me the most.
What did it mean? What did you give
One
away?
of these times,
Ah!
Tiptoes gonna fucking just roll and be like, it's a crit, and God just goes, no.
You're right, a critical fail.
It's a critical fail. What are you talking about?
Tiptoes
See
gonna
that
roll
20?
a
See that 20?
It's
If
the
you look at it
final
really hard,
blow
it's a 1.
somewhere. It's the final
Tiptoes
blow
gonna roll a
somewhere, and it
death save, and it's gonna
absolutely
be a nat
just.
1 because of God.
Hey man, that's what they sacrificed. That's what the cube demanded, a
No,
sacrifice
Should
of
have been
future.
me. Let me die.
Only time will tell
Hey, Bug Dad.
what it is.
Yo.
I might have less health than original Veeg.
I think you do.
Let's go.
And Veeg that was a lower level Veeg too.
God, a fucking 6 from literally anything puts me so low in the single digits. Any of them. Except for my dex, which I would have been at 12. Fuck you, dice!
You damaged yourself! Yes, fuck you dice, but you fucking intentionally shot yourself in the foot!
From what? From my charisma? Bitch, I use stealth too!
Yeah, use stealth. Charisma isn't needed for stealth. What?
I use spells!
Oh, use spells? I mean, it's wisdom! Ranger spells
But I
use
wanted
wisdom!
to
Multi-class into what?
A bard.
You're a ranger rogue!
Ew, not a bard.
Ew, gross. Fucking nasty.
So I'm gonna go
Get
kill
that shit out of
Corleos
here.
now.
Who would play a bard?
What? The
No,
way
I
you
wanted to go
said it,
paladin. I
was
wanted divine smite on
crazy.
stupid shit. I wanted to sneak attack divine smite. Thank you.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, who's ready to fucking die from 600 feet of falling damage?
No, it's okay. I have feather fall.
Sir, I could die from 40.
Just die from a panic
Hey,
attack,
welcome
bud.
to being welcome to being old school Veeg.
I fell out of a tree. It was only 20 feet high, but that's over 10 times my height, so I'm dead.
Existential
God.
crisis.
I don't know
Also,
which
I had to go
one,
into my
all of them.
language and manually add common because the Jerboas, since they're from the other little like book, they don't have
Yeah.
common. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I had to manually update my languages to say Thrycreen.
Honestly, same with Grung. They don't come with common preloaded. Which is very odd.
A little funny, but definitely odd.
If that does not describe this party, though, then I don't really know what does. Over half of this party had to manually put in
negative would my
common.
strength be at- What is a 2 for strength? How negative is that?
So negative.
Far
It's like
negative.
a -4, I think.
Jesus fuck. I could have had a -4 to my strength.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
anything that would have reduced your strength by like even 1 probably would just outright kill you. If you had 2 strength in the maw, you die so fucking fast.
Oh god.
A shadow would hit you once and you'd fucking die.
I could have dropped my intelligence to make it a 4.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying.
I might do that. I might change it. This is practically end of session, right?
Yeah, the only thing that's really happening here is that the Archmage is going to tell you that the teleportation circle now should be able to transport you to where you want to go. Now that you have all sacrificed, it will sync up with the cube.
no
The
place
cube will
like home.
emit
There's
all
no
of your
place like
magical
home.
stuff. And bam! Oh, it's not
Yeah,
activated.
let's all
hold on.
manifest Titus.
Intelligence
There's no
4.
place like home. There's no place like home.
At least it
Almost
didn't
sticks their
take my
hand
house
in, and
keys.
as soon as it comes out, they're drooling.
Oh no!
Puts you at what level
God.
of intelligence?
4 if I remove this. 4.
Or means he is barely able to form sentences.
I didn't talk
let's
much
see.
before.
4 to 5. Often resorts to charades to express thoughts. I'm incapable of actually speaking, apparently.
Oh,
If I go
thank
through
God.
that one.
I don't think that's true. That doesn't seem right.
I
That
mean,
does not seem
2 to
right.
3 is barely able to function, very limited speech and knowledge.
I think in the end it'll be up to God.
That is
He can only
insane.
count to 4.
I can only count to 4. Momo can no longer do math.
1, 1, 2,
Bro, I
5,
hate all my
4.
options here. God, I wish I'd rolled better for Momo. Okay. What are you looking for? Oh, the Switch controller?
I hate it.
Switch here.
Why does the kingdom look bigger than I remember it?
Your mom should do that too.
It
What
was
the
always
fuck?
really big. It was always just, it looked really small.
Wait. Who are those fuckers at the town square?
8. Strength.
Everything looks bigger than whenever I rest. Remembered it. Maybe I've been in the woods too long.
Alright.
We made it. There's no way in fuck.
When we
It
teleported
looks
to the town center.
absolutely dreadful. Yeah, it's everyone's favorite fountain of youth,
Yeah.
death, life.
Where we
Um,
murdered a person.
Well, and then the werewolves.
Yeah, and then the werewolves, and then fucking Jesus Christ.
The burning of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go charisma.
You don't need to be a paladin.
No, guess
Well,
not.
apparently not anymore.
Put my health back to the thing.
Vig suffers in eternal fucking hand jokes now.
Damn it, Momo.
The voice in Momo's head. Dude, what the fuck?
Why would you?
Why a 6? Why a 3 and then a 6? Low would have been good if he was talking about the XP and not a luck check, you stupid bitch.
The 3 for a luck check should have just been everything you needed to know before rolling that
Oh,
d6.
absolutely. This entire session, I haven't rolled higher than a fucking 12. So,
Yeah, you really
I've
opened
noticed
it
that
up
they do-
strong on that stealth.
yeah.
Woo. The dice tell a fucking story, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, yes, they
Momo was-
do.
Clearly just a placeholder. They can die.
Am I going to finally get to go home soon?
And we're a lot closer now.
I mean,
Um,
this place looks bigger than whenever I was last year.
How different does this place look to us?
yeah, so that's actually what I'm gonna read you guys now. It's not many, it's like 4 sentences, I believe, of what it is you're experiencing here when you get back. The first thing that you'll find now that you're back to the kingdom is that a lot of the buildings and stuff like that are in shambles. Ruins of some kind, not old enough to be relics. There's no moss growing on them or anything, but it absolutely looks like this place has been thoroughly ran through. The lack of population is also concerning. Those that you see are kind of walking very solemnly, their eyes very sunken. People look irritable and malnourished. And it's an unwavering amount of mass despair that is in the air. And you guys are kind of finding yourselves in a very weird little conundrum of what do you do first? How do you help? How do you who do we go see? Like, should we go talk to allies or the king, or like what do we? That's kind of where your headspace is right now. Is
Yeah.
This is mass disarray, but things are going to heat up now though. Moving forward,
Holy
as
shit,
you all.
Vig detects you.
Well, that's all.
Where are you going?
Oh, that's fun, Albatross. You know what's funny is that it was gonna happen whenever you made your next stealth check, which just happens to be right now.
Oh no! Albatross is just taken by the shadows.
So the mall opens up and you are swallowed in, and you slowly start to descend into madness. And when you try to crawl out of the pit, you want to kill yourself. No, I'm just kidding. You start gnawing on your body from the outside in.
Way ahead of you guys.
No, you go to presume maximum stealth ability with your cloak, and you realize that the cloak you're wearing isn't exactly the same as when you had entered into the university that you had worn always. This cloak is much darker in color, but it has some kind of shimmery look to it. Kind of almost like a reflective surface.
Permanent verifier.
And as you're like trying to tuck your wings under the cloak itself, you realize that with the shimmery effect it has, the surroundings visually are reflectant off of it, almost making you feel like look like you're becoming invisible. And you are
No.
masked.
No. No. No.
You now get an instant +5 to all stealth checks.
No.
Well, as long as you're wearing the cloak, of course.
Which is
Burn that cloak.
forever.
I'll fucking burn that cloak.
Yeah, they're going to the temple. Or church. Their little building that they've
The little church that you've built. I love that for you. But is there anybody else that knows what you're gonna go do?
I mean, Vig would go towards the castle. Like, Vig needs
Momo
to
is lost.
come with me.
All right.
Also, I
Goodbye.
still see you.
I don't know where I'm at here.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been here in several years.
Momo still sees Albatross.
Yeah, what you guys would see is you kind of just see like their beak. Everything else seems to be shrouded, but you just see like a little beak poking out and little feetsies.
Do I still have the bird with me?
Yes, the bird actually did go with you. Since it is a construct, it didn't have to offer anything, save maybe like a few of its mechanical pieces. But it can just, you know,
Vig looking all over.
You can fix that.
Already?
it can go
Already? Is it 5
re-engineer
seconds?
and smith himself new parts.
But Momo definitely just points in the direction the bird wandered off. Like,
No.
Yeah.
are they? Do we need to follow them?
They went to their, I believe, their temple. They
Oh.
like their church thing that they started.
I like the Blue Jay remember
So-
above game where it was on the map.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we?
Kitus.
That's a good question for you.
I can't answer much more than that, but we are back at Kitus. And Kitus,
Oh.
when we left, did not look like this.
Okay.
Y'all live in a shithole. I was kidding.
Yeah, thank God we don't live here. We started out just
Yeah.
a group of fucking adventurers.
Albatross, speak for yourself. Where did that come from? I don't know.
This place is safe from my fucking family.
Over there.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, the Skype call can reach.
Well,
No, I'm joking.
So, okay, I follow you, I guess. Right.
Albatross won't try to leave immediately. Vig thinks, at least.
I'm just.
Let them deal with their own church things for now. We
They
need to
have a
get
church?
answers. The Vig does not remember the specifics of it. Religion and Vig don't necessarily. Vig doesn't get it.
I mean,
So, like,
Oh my
does that
god,
make
as
them
I
some
have a
kind of
whole church.
priest?
What was that,
the
Momo?
best.
Does that make them some kind of priest
They are a cleric.
or an apostle?
Vig does not know. If you have questions, it's better to probably ask Albatross.
They run the church. They make them the pastor?
I have no idea. I am the wrong person to be answering these questions.
Huh. Poor Albatross
But
just silently sitting there listening to this.
Looking around at the state of these buildings, Vig would not be surprised if more time has passed than we thought. It might be a different king, if there is a king at all.
Okay. Right, weird time shit. I think y'all mentioned that once.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, no sense to wait
I'm not
around.
gonna like rapidly age, right? Because like I don't have a lot of years.
You won't rapidly age. It's more the area around us ages. Think of
Say, for example, we left the city limits and came back. It could be that a year has passed for
Yeah, cool.
the city, but not us.
Was that, I'm like most canine species, the pet ones. I don't live for long.
We do not age. Everything else around us ages.
That sounds
Or
awful.
It's not good. Makes continuity and things like that much more difficult. Because we were gone for mere moments, and they're like, "Oh, it's been 20 years." Makes it very hard to follow up on things.
Wow.
Anyways, we could talk outside the gate all we wish, but we need answers. We could go up to the fucking gate and just be like, "Hey, is Lupier still alive?"
If they're are there even guards there?
Nah.
Vegan's just gonna go in.
Oh my God.
I guess let's go.
You know, I don't like this place.
I don't see
Alrighty,
many
so-
things
Not
stopping
like it
me
does
from
it.
walking places.
Really? Tonight? With these
Damn,
numbers?
Momo.
Couldn't I have got the
Damn,
fucking
Momo.
4 when it came to the stats? Huh? I rolled higher on a D6, goddammit. Fucking Christ.
Man, this night
Stat-
really just kicked
My rolls
people's
have been
asses.
low
Huh?
all except for the one time I didn't want him to fucking be. Fuck.
Okay, we finally got home, but at the cost of everything.
About to say, how much of this is really home now? Like,
Alright, well,
shit's fucked.
Momo's not good at stealth in the rain, I guess.
Just imagine how crazy
Fuck.
it's gonna look whenever Cetrion gets home.
Oh yeah, Lorbe's probably a fucking pile of rubble at this point.
Well, all
It was
the Leonin
slowly
were there.
almost there when you got there, so
It ain't gonna be much longer. But yeah, no, if things are unlocked and there's nobody stopping him, Vig is just going to where the king would have sat.
yeah, it is just absolutely eerily quiet. But before I go too far into what y'all are doing here now that you're back, we're gonna end the session here so that we have
Okay.
plenty of fresh time to go into all of that next session. Really fun stuff for
Holy shit.
Albatross, really
Oh my
fun
God.
stuff for all of you guys, because there's
Oh my god.
lots to wow.
How?
Wow.
How is there like 2 proper good rolls in that entire thing? How?
It's not bad.
15's okay.
15's okay. 18 and
15
19
is
is
a
good.
solid roll. 18, 19 are the good ones. What the fuck is the rest of that shit? Bro, I hope this is out of my system for tomorrow. Fucking Christ. Alright.
Hey, 2 nat
Brian,
20s.
why don't you?
And a
2 nat
19.
20s, a 19, a 17.
Oh, I
I'ma fight
fucked
you.
Vig with that. I fucked Vig with that.
Hey, Blue Jay, give us some 10 d20s real quick. I want to see how
Yeah,
you're doing.
that's what I was. Not great, but
Okay.
I rolled
Someone
an
else
11.
Quality of man in there.
Someone
So
else that's
far-
doing not great.
So far of us, Baghdad has rolled the best at 117. The rest of us
About
have
to say,
all
it's
rolled
like-
middled.
My fucking attack rolls earlier were phenomenal. Like,
You rolled over 20 for almost all of them.
yeah.
And even then, 17 is still nothing to sneeze
Patreon.
at.
I just see 10 d20s from you, bud. I want to see. I want to compare. I'm doing marginally better overall than Albatross. If we just count those 10d10 or 10d20s. Even then, it's kind of iffy because that 20, the 20 in that water, opposite end of the spectrum's there. Oh, Cetrion's checked out.
No.
I'm still here.
Oh.
I just kind of zoned out, brain dead.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Did you
Well,
want to roll a 10d20, Cetrion?
I might
For the
as well.
shiggles?
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Sure.
well.
He rolled the best. He rolled the best out of all of us. Like I may have gotten
He
2
did.
nat 20s, but
He got 3 bad rolls. The rest were all okay or good.
yeah.
What the fuck is?
I can do it again.
No,
This-
there's no point at that point. We're
this
just
shit
doing
why I play
sample
famous.
sizes.
And you know what's more irritating? I roll bad. I don't even roll fucking ones. You guys roll ones.
Oh
wow,
my
I
god,
did worse.
Albatross.
How did you do worse this time? How'd you do worse with 2 nat 20s? How did you
Don't
do
wanna-
better?
I don't want. I got 2 nat 20s this time. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
Hey,
guys.
I did
get
a
it.
little better.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch characters really quick. I don't think I can actually. I'm lying.
Okay, I did better than I did earlier. I'll take it. 2
I'll try one more
19s,
time for the shiggles.
2
The
14s, and a
poor
15.
dice stat module is gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
That's a lot of D20s.
I still don't understand how you did worse with. How do you get all those fucking single digit rolls and then 2 nat 20s and that shit too?
That is only single digits except for the nat 20s. My god.
I hope I do worse this time.
Almost.
I'm
Jesus.
just not meant to have a good night. It's a good
Get
thing I
things out of the
didn't
way
roll a
now,
lot.
right?
You roll 10 d20
how
and you
many do I
get
have to
1 for
roll
every
for?
one of them.
Holy shit, Momo.
Well, there you go. You did worse than me.
Hey, friend. Whoa.
No,
We're
it's
just
okay.
gonna fucking-
God, you're trying for it though. Shit.
Really? It works.
Albatross is like, nah, I can't be having that. I have the worst luck.
Okay.
I'll take this. This is good.
There we go.
Please.
Not all of us just
why?
rolling to see how bad we
But
get.
say we're just doing a dice cleanse at this point.
I don't know how much I need to cleanse though.
Bro, I
There we
need to like burn some fucking stage over him or something. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, I'm keeping it. That's good, right? Can I keep that as my score? Forever now?
That is my score.
Can I draw from this pile of D20s to use?
I need to cleanse.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
think
my
you got
god.
it.
Oh my god.
How?
Huh? Huh?
That's 6 nat 1s and you rolled 158? 6 nat 1s out of. What? No!
Holy shit.
There we go. I think we're getting there.
What the fuck is this mess?
I do like how it shows everybody else's effect, like for their nat 20s.
Okay, I think we're in a good spot now. I think I cleansed it as far as I could.
Okay, you know, I'll just quit while I'm ahead.
You know, 232 average. It's terrible, but it's it's fuck it. Anyways,
Okay.
Next time on Game Grumps.
Next
What?
time on Gay Grumps.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Everyone we
Next
know and love
time
is
we're
dead.
here, Cetrion will get to go home and have a mental breakdown.
That's okay, bud. You can start having
Oh
it
god, yeah. We haven't even begun to dig into that, huh?
Maya, what are you doing?
Because the last time he knew, everything was fine.
Everything is not fine.
My dear god, the sheer amount of stuff that has happened since you've been gone.
I will say, if anything, Lorem might be one of the few places that may not have gotten found by Moldor, hopefully. Hopefully.
To be determined.
Hopefully. We put the Leon in there.
Oh no. Oh well, it's not like Braxis can get sad. Or
Oh my
Momo
God.
soon enough. No.
We're gonna give them his body back.
Oh
need to-
yeah.
Oh
I
god.
forgot.
Oh god.
It's
At
still
least
in the bag.
technically, oh wait, a lot of times passed for then. But the body hasn't been in the bag for all that long, so it shouldn't be decomposing bad. Especially since technically it's in like a little subspace, so no air gets to
It's in a
it, no
vacuum
vermin.
cleaner.
Yeah. What?
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 It's in the vacuum cleaner?
It's
that what
it's
I-
where?
Sorry.
All right.
It's in the vacuum. Sealed.
What in the
Plastic
Ghostbusters is this?
Vacuum sealed plastic bag. I hate it. Alright. I will catch y'all later.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.